Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the business end of the tournament. It's time for the second semi-final of LMS Premier League 7. The stage is set, the stakes couldn't be higher. On one side, we have the Hurricanes, led with fire and passion, a team that's weathered a storm and carries one loss in their journey so far. On the other, the Dynamites, the powerhouse side, unbeaten, unshaken, unstoppable, looking to blast their way into the grand finale. We already have our first finalist, the Avengers, who shocked the table toppers Raiders in a sensational showdown earlier tonight. Now it's all about who joins them. Will the Hurricanes blow away the unbeaten run of the Dynamites, or will the Dynamites continue their domination and march into the finals? Buckle up, the drama is about to begin.
So the Dynamites are batting first tonight in the second semi-final. We already are trying to catch our breath from the first one. And Adil Shah has been given the new ball. The first ball was defended away by Ismail Butt, and there might be a bit of a chance on the second one. But Arif Zafar manages to make his crease. Nearly had a wicket on the second delivery. So Arif Zafar and Ismail Butt, the usual openers for the Dynamites. And Raja Uzair has given Adil Shah the new ball tonight. Damir, what is the total we need on the board? Obviously, we saw the previous game, and 190 was defended, but with the bowling lineup of Avengers.
Well, considering that the Hurricanes are a weaker side with their batting, but the Dynamites have a bit of a weak bowling lineup, if you know what I mean. So I think anything around 185, 190 will be once again that same score will be a good battle for both of these teams.
I think the quality of the pace bowling for the Avengers helped them in the death overs to a great extent. Both of these two teams on display are missing that pace and the sort of death bowling that the Avengers put on display. So I think the situation might be a bit different and there might be another mix-up here. I think Ismail Butt has been run out, the first wicket early in the game for the Hurricanes. And will we be seeing another upset? Well, only time will tell, Ali Mazhar.
Well, absolutely. This is such a strong start by the Hurricanes. Ismail Butt, who has seen to be hitting such big shots and scoring so well for the Dynamites, being sent away so early on in the innings, will be a big blow to the Dynamites. So the Hurricanes are on their merry way, as you like to call it, to win this one.
Well, still a lot of cricket to be played in this semi-final, but what a wicket early in the game. Ismail Butt with a mix-up, and I think the sort of fitness that he has these days after recovering from those back issues, he was never going to get back to the crease. It is still being checked upstairs.
Well, I would like to, alter my statement there. The start of the path for the Hurricanes has been merry, definitely. And they wouldn't have it any other way than sending out Ismail so early.
But what a start for the Hurricanes this is. And I think the change by Raja Uzair has worked in their favour right here. Adil Shah bowling the first over, We haven't seen him come in so early into the game. Instead, we see Wasim Abbas Murli with the new ball. But this time, Adil Shah, and he strikes a very good over there. Also gets Ismail Butt's wicket.
Yeah, Raja Uzair is very quick to realize the fact that the first game they played and they won, he used Wasim Abbas Murli and Adil Shah early with the new ball, for 4 overs each. He was just continuing with the spinners. So it was 8 overs of total spin domination against the opposition. And he has chosen to do the same tonight as well, it seems. And these two batsmen will definitely be tested by the likes of Wasim Abbas and Adil Shah.
Both of them are two of the best bowlers that the Hurricanes have. So I think banking on them is very good by Raja Uzair early on.
Absolutely, and we do have Ahmed Malik back in the squad as well, so he can come in handy with the opening overs as well.
Well, he's a big match player, and Raja Uzair is going with the best 8 that he possibly feels he should field for this game. And not only Wasim Abbas Murli and Adil Shah take wickets, but they conserve or rather restrict the flow of runs as well. So the Dynamites will certainly need to find out ways to target these two men.
Yes, and Zohaib Butt saw an early dismissal in one of the games, or was it two? Two of the games actually. So that should be something that they will be looking at, getting Zohaib Butt out early.
Yes, Zohaib Butt is certainly the man to watch out for the Dynamites. Their trump card, their Hassan Khalid, if you may. So I think, he's in early into this game, big game as well. The Raiders were tested in the previous game. We might see Dynamites being tested the same way.
Well, so it's definitely not a day for the favorites up till now. And let's see if the tide can remain the same.
A beautiful boundary this time. He goes on to his back foot and smashes Wasim Abbas Murli towards deep mid wicket. Adil Shah made a valiant effort there, put up a dive and wanted to stop that one, but that was timed nicely, Damir.
Yes, that was more of a well-timed shot than a smash there. He played that beautifully.
I think
got the boundary as well.
For sure. I think one thing that I admire the most about Zohaib Butt is that he just finds those gaps so flawlessly, and another boundary there. So the Dynamites getting a bit of a move on here. Obviously, they are one of the teams to watch out for. Since Raiders is out now, I think Dynamites is the second team, which we actually predicted would easily make it to the final, Ali Mazhar.
Yes, it is good to see that our prediction, all three of us unanimously predicted an upset tonight. So that worked out in our way, and the Avengers as well. So let's see if...
Let's have a prediction here as well, I think. Hamza, what do you think?
I would love to see an upset, but I think when it comes to Dynamites, they've got slightly better decision makers, because when it comes to Raiders, they've got young blood, Hassan Khalid, and then there was Mia Imran. They made mistakes with those shots that they played and lost their wickets. I think Hassan Khalid should have looked to stay and survive that over from Afar Raza as well, the power surge over. But they just lost wickets at the wrong time. But with the Dynamites, we've got players like Umar Shahjahan Dogar and Zohaib Butt and Ismail Siddiqui as well. They don't really make a lot of mistakes.
So early dismissals is the way to go, and Hurricanes will be looking at that. Wasim Abbas Murli failed to get a wicket in the last game, and but he is more than capable of doing so. And there was a bit of a
overthrow, but the batsman deciding against taking a single there.
Yeah, no need to take such risks at this time in the game, especially after the early dismissal of Ismail Butt.
Which was also lost by a run out. Lapse in judgment there by the batsman. So just to inform our viewers here, that ball by Afar Raza.
That is a beautiful shot by Arif Zafar.
A flat six.
outside off. Adil Shah wanted to test his cover driving skills, but he just drove over the covers for a flat 6 there.
Now coming back to my point after that beautiful shot by Arif Zafar, who needs to find his mojo tonight? That bowled from Afraza to Hassan Khalid that broke the bail in half, and that bail was found on the 30-yard circle.
Another good shot by Arif Zafar, and these two have decided that they will go after the experienced campaigners in Wasim Abbas Murli and Adil Shah. They are playing some shots out there. After all, they are the Dynamites and one of the teams to beat.
Unbeaten so far in the tournament, as the Raiders were as well.
So the last 4 deliveries have gotten a total of 12 runs by Adil Shah being conceded, and then 13 for the over.
So despite having lost Ismail Butt, they are still at 28 after the 3rd over. So pretty much 10 runs and over is being achieved here early into the game.
And that's the confidence that we see the Dynamites play with. We also see Umar Dogar all padded up, ready to walk in next. He has been sensational all in all, with the bat, with the ball.
He is the second highest wicket taker with a game in hand as well. Fawad Ramzan has 8 wickets in 5 overs, 5 matches, and today Umar Dogar is playing his 5th game and he has 7 wickets. So we might see a change in that leaderboard as well.
Yeah, what a campaign Umar Dogar has had. I mean, with the ball as well, you never expect him to be the leading wicket taker. You always think that he will chip in here and there, a crucial wicket for his team, control the flow of runs, but he has been their strike bowler this time.
Oh, and a good delivery there by Wasim Abbas Murli. Couldn't get the bat on it. Arif Zafar.
I think if the Dynamites are going after the two main bowlers of the Hurricanes, the other bowler, another good shot straight down the ground, but brilliant piece of fielding by Ali Pa there. What an athlete he is.
That is, as I said earlier in the previous game, that was athletic brilliance by Ali Pa.
Saving 3 runs.
Ali Pa also one of their best players in this side. Surely a top 4 player for the Hurricanes.
For sure, this time Zohaib Butt wanted to place that a bit better, maybe between that long off and cover fielder, but couldn't really find that exact part of the bat which would help the ball go over the boundary.
Oh, and another big hit. Can this one be taken? That has been dropped by Ali Pa, who we had been praising for his brilliant fielding. But I think the dew is also settling in, so the ball might be a little slippery now.
I think the difference tonight will be the catching. Whoever holds on to the catches more than their opponent, I think they are more likely to, be on top for this game.
Another good delivery by Wasim Abbas.
Yes, they need to get Zohaib Butt early tonight, Damir.
Absolutely. We know if Zohaib Butt start going, he will not spare any of those bowlers.
Yes, for sure. The Dynamites are 32 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. Both of the 2 spinners are done with 2 overs each. There is a bowling change now. So yes, Raja Uzair is certainly in a more proactive mood tonight. He is in the mood to be making quick bowling changes as well. And he's bringing another experienced campaigner, Ahmed Malik, who is certainly known for breaking partnerships and taking wickets against the run of play.
Coming back to Zohaib Butt, he has scored 101 runs in his 3 games and with 2 half centuries as well. So 3 games, 2 half centuries, that is so good.
For sure, he is the player to watch out for, as we mentioned earlier as well. One of the trump cards for the Dynamites. One of the reasons why they're playing the semi-final here tonight as well. Him and Umar Shah Jahan Dogar.
Well, tell me something. Zohaib Butt did not play his first game for the Dynamites?
Yes, I think he wasn't available.
He wasn't available. scuffed that one towards the onside a little bit.
So Zohaib Butt wasn't playing in the first game that the Dynamites played against the Gladiators, I believe. That was a bonus win for them. That says huge amounts for the firepower that the Dynamites have. That they even got a bonus win without Zohaib Butt in their lineup.
Well, to begin with, I think Umar Dogar is one of the best tactical minds playing the LMS these days. I mean, he's been around for quite some time. You know, he's played in so many very successful teams over the years. And I mean, I've always, looked up to him in that context because he just makes, or rather brings the best out of all of the resources that he has at his disposal. And that's what he did. He's been doing that for so long.
So Ahmed Malik has been hit down the ground, but there is Adil Shah there to get that. Ahmed Malik has been bowling pretty well. Just 2 runs of the third delivery, 3 deliveries that he has had bowled for this over.
Yeah, I mean, and if Adil Shah couldn't get to that catch, I mean, it just fell short, then I don't think anyone else would have.
Absolutely. Manages to find the gap there and easily glides away for a 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Zohaib Butt is such a proper batsman to look at. He will play those proper textbook drives and nudges, and he will stay busy out there.
Absolutely.
So beautifully played boundary by Zohaib Butt. Another 4 runs added to the total. Ahmed Malik will have to come back with a better delivery, and so he does.
That was a very, very good delivery.
That stayed low a little bit. It was coming back towards his off stump and nearly got rid of that off stump. Would have been a huge wicket in the context of the game.
Oh, absolutely. And a very big personal win for Ahmed Malik as well, who has been struggling a little. So good for him, getting all geared up and all charged up before the big game tonight.
Absolutely. Ahmed Malik needs a boost of confidence in him. He has been struggling in this Premier League so far. And I think if Hurricanes can find him tonight, it'll be a big, big ask for the Dynamites to stop him with the ball or with the bat as well.
Yes, and having that said, I think this will be a good little contest.
Abdul Samad, who has had 3 wickets taken for the Hurricanes.
Starts off with a good shot, quick delivery, aimed towards Arif Zafar's chest, and he just defensively puts his bat to it.
Well, one thing we will have to check today or see today is if he has gotten back with his wavered line that we saw him bowl last night. So that's something to watch out for by Abdul Samad.
And the batsman just...
defended that one?
No, he just walked out of that delivery. I think probably some movement in front of the side screen there.
Yeah.
Abdul Samad was almost at the bowling crease. He is having a bit of a complaint to the umpire as well. He will have to go back and come again for the second delivery. And down the leg side. So yeah, coming back to Ali Mazhar's point, he has been a bit erratic with his line and length. He needs to show up tonight. Certainly the biggest game for the Hurricanes so far in this season.
Well, everybody is not Talha Bela to be successfully altering and giving away that variety of lines and lengths when they're bowling. So while Abdul Samad has been good with the ball.
And beautiful shot. He's tested Zohaib Butt with a shorter delivery there, but Zohaib Butt just smashes that in front of deep square leg. That shows how confident he is as a batsman and in good form as well. Because when a batsman is in good form, you usually play the pull shot in front of deep square leg, which is a sign of good form.
Another wide delivery there by Abdul Samad.
So Abdul Samad is certainly struggling with the line and length.
He has
and coming back to the point you made, as far as Talha is concerned, I think it's 2 very different type of bowlers.
No, definitely. I'm just that was a point of appreciation for Talha Bela.
Yeah. A beautiful shot. Zohaib Butt is looking in the mood tonight. Damir, I'm not going to let you stay, what is the word, not included in the conversation, because I cannot have enough words for appreciation regarding Zohaib Butt.
I'm still in awe of that shot. That is why I was quiet, because that was played to perfection. And with that, Abdul Samad has conceded 15 of his 4 deliveries. So we still have 1 ball to go. And Zohaib Butt is already on 31 of 13 deliveries. So he is coming in with red hot form.
And that should be given a wide, and it is rightfully is given a wide. I don't see why Abdul Samad was shocked.
Well,
at the umpire's
I
decision.
wanna take at least 30 seconds in order to describe that shot that Zohaib Butt played. You know, it was a cover drive, but it was on the up, and he had no intentions of keeping it down. It was flat, and 6 more runs.
A cover drive 6 is not easy at all. I mean,
And
this
against
was
a pacey bowler.
absolutely, this was a professional level shot, nothing amateur in that one.
So Abdul Samad gives away 18 of his first. Not the kind of bowling we want to see from him in a match with stakes as high and being a semi-final.
I think I can easily say that out of the 3 teams that are left in this tournament, the quality of pace bowling that the Avengers presented, I think it is difficult to match that. I think their pace bowling just won them the game tonight, and it was looking like all Raiders when the innings began, but their fast bowlers just helped them crawl back into the game, and I think it is difficult to match that by the other 2 teams that
Hamza,
are left.
I'll have to correct you a bit there. Not only only the 3 teams left, they have the best pace battery amongst every team in the Premier League. So
Honestly, I would have to agree with Damir on that. They have just been
Phenomenal. Yeah.
phenomenal. I wanted to use
a
a much bigger
word.
word.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
and the way they bowled, I think Umair Akram and Afar Raza were bowling at nothing less than 140 out there. They were so pacey, so fast with every single delivery. And
Yeah, both of you know Rao Haris quite well, and he was mentioning that we are going to go all out with all pace. You know, he actually played 6 pacers in the first game. There was no spinner at all.
I was questioning his team a bit because no spinners in this Ghani track. Well, he has proven me wrong. That is for sure.
So the other teams certainly need to learn something from the Avengers, and their faster men need to step up, especially someone like Ahmed Malik. You know, he hasn't been hitting the right lengths, especially to proper batsmen like Zohaib Butt, and we just saw Abdul Samad struggling as well in the previous over.
Even today, even though they had Salman Dogar, he just bowled 1 over. So it was still all pace for Rao Haris and Abdullah Hashmi there.
Yes, but what a use of the pacemen there, and their spearhead in Afar Raza. You know, what a player to have in a team, and single-handedly brought them back.
Well, Ahmed Malik is back with the ball. He had a very good first over, just conceding 6 runs. And now he's back with his first delivery, just giving away a single.
Yes, Ahmed Malik will certainly need to look for ways to restrict the scoring here a little bit, and the best way to do that is to take a wicket. His team certainly craves a wicket at the moment, and he will need to help them get it here against someone like Zohaib Butt.
And that was a big shot, a big hit. Goes away over the boundary for another 6 there by Zohaib Butt. Zohaib Butt has been so technical, and you know, like all his shots are so aesthetically rich when he plays them.
I think your tone should have been up for that shot.
That is
Zamir.
Zohaib Butt at his finest. I mean, he's on 40 or 15 deliveries already. He is dismantling this Hurricanes attack. And with that wide delivery by Ahmed Malik, I think the pressure is getting to him. Where to bowl to Zohaib Butt? That is the question right now.
Well,
Because
that was he held the pose on the last delivery, and what a shot! I would actually watch it again. And coming back to Damir's question, sorry to cut you off, Ali Mazhar, but I'll just make it a quick point here. I think again I'll go back to the Avengers line and length. That top of off, or maybe the 4th stump. I think that is the only way you can induce a false stroke.
Honestly, with Zohaib Butt, I would just go as far as saying when the question is where you bowl to him, you don't bowl to him, because you can do nothing right that Zohaib Butt can't play. With a
Yeah,
man
I
of
mean-
his stature, he is just magnificent with the bat.
Yeah, the form that he's showing out there, I wouldn't disagree with you, Ali Mazhar. Just don't bowl to him.
Yeah. To Arif Zafar Ahmed Malik now. This has gone high up. Will that be taken? No, it won't be.
Will that be 4 runs? Oh, that was a
That
bit of a comedy of errors there. Both the fielders losing their footing, but managing to get back. Arif Zafar gets back for the second. He just sliced that one in the air, and I think a squarer deep point would have been able to get to that.
Arif Zafar looks like he finally might have gotten his groove back on with 23 of 16 deliveries. He's doing pretty well tonight. Oh,
And is there an outside edge? Yes, Ahmed Malik has gotten a wicket for his team. Finally, that was a good delivery.
A commentator's curse after all. I
Once
just
again,
said.
a commentator's curse for Arif Zafar. Sadly, he has to go back in his dugout.
Well, I'm sorry, Arif. I might have been a little too early to make that statement.
Yeah, I think it's the pretty much similar sort of a dismissal that we saw against Shaban Akhtar.
Yeah.
I think a slower delivery outside off, and you just just try to smash that rather than placing it. That's not the ball to be smashing it through the covers.
And with that line, kudos to Raja Uzair as well for getting that one, with the grip.
Raja Uzair is an incredible wicket keeper. He's just not that good an outfielder. Well, he's a good. His ground fielding is amazing, but his catching has always been questionable. Well, I'm openly, putting it out there. I know he'll disagree with me. He will probably,
Have a
keep
few
going
words to say.
on, go on regarding the fact that he's among the best fielders or catchers. But I disagree.
Well, in walks Umar Shahjahan Dogar, the captain himself, the person who has been known to lead from the front and has been very successful with his captaincy, made all the right decisions.
Well, that is what big captains do, on big occasions. They take the responsibility, they walk out there, and obviously we are no strangers to that concept. One of our captains took that responsibility, in all of the games back in '92, and I'm sure the listeners here will agree with me.
Yes, and another bowling change. Ali Pa will be bowling his first over with Zohaib Butt on strike. Zohaib Butt is on 42 of 17 deliveries. The Hurricanes need to get him out before he goes in a survivor. A good delivery at this occasion by Ali Pa.
That was the delivery, which should be the answer to Damir's question that he posted earlier.
Yeah.
That is the line and the length that you need to be bowling to Zohaib Butt.
Well, I think if Alipa bowls him again there, he'll be smacked for a 4.
That is a
Because-
difficult delivery to put away. He might use the pace, but then that will be again a very dangerous shot.
Oh, and this time around he bowls a wide Ali Pa.
So I think just the stature of Zohaib Butt is baffling some bowlers here. The way he is playing, they bowl a good delivery to him, then they go a bit wide, and after that Zohaib Butt just starts his onslaught to the bowlers.
Well, I'd like to add something here, and I would love for you to review it.
Beautiful shot once again, straight as an arrow, one bounce over the boundary rope. That was very full. So Ali Pa is not holding on to the lines and lengths here. He is all over the place, to say the least, and Zohaib Butt is loving it out there.
Absolutely. So, the comment that I wanted you to review, that is something when coming to amateur cricket comes with its downside, the pace. You're putting in all the power you have on that arm into the ball, and that's where the line gets wavered. We've seen some wide deliveries, some extras being conceded by Afar as well. So, and all the fast bowlers. And another 4 there.
Zohaib Butt is just, I think he's already gotten to his half century
Yes, he
here, and
has.
what a player to have in a big game like this.
51 of 21 deliveries. So yeah, can you get your comments in on that?
Yeah, I mean, it totally depends on what kind of pace you have on offer. I mean, if you have express pace like Afar Raza or Haroon Abdullah Faiz, or maybe Umair Akram or Nosher as well. I would count him in that. Shayan Chaudhary, currently playing for the Dynamites. Even Abdul Samad. I think if you have that kind of pace, if you hit the right areas, I think you can create havoc out there for the batsman. But unfortunately, the problem comes in amateur cricket is that you do not practice those lines and lengths in the nets that often. All of them, take time out on the weekends to come out and play. So I think it's comes down to the experience and your background in cricket.
Well, I'd like to interject here a bit because I think not only in amateur cricket, if you bowl with a lot of pace, as we see Haris Rauf go a bit wayward as he's a professionally plays for Pakistan. So I think it's just the point that with great pace comes great responsibility. So if you're bowling those fast deliveries, they tend to go a bit wayward.
And even if you bowl that fast and keep it short, every occasion that you keep it short with that much pace, you will go wide over the head as well.
Yeah, I've actually had this argument, with a lot of people who are associated with the game as well, and they gave me examples of people like Mark Wood and Jofra Archer. If you see their lines and lengths, you would be surprised that they are bowling the same length, almost 3 or 4 times in an over, and at 145 kms an hour. So that was a beautiful delivery by Ali Pa. He occasionally just comes up with that outside off, top of off delivery to trouble the batsman there. But I think he needs to do that more often. Yeah, so coming back to the point, yes, we have bowlers who have line and length along with the pace. But yes, I think there's a lot of practice, lot of hard work that goes into it with exactly coming back to Damir's point, that with a lot of pace comes a lot of responsibility and you need to learn how to take that.
Absolutely right there, Hamza. I cannot disagree with that.
And even with amateur wicket keepers, we have some exceptional wicket keepers in LMS, but still, nonetheless, they are amateurs, and you do see that occasional panja being given away with, on a wide delivery.
I think that has to be 70 or 80% of it has to be the responsibility of the bowler as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And wicket keeping is a thankless job. I mean, no wonder if you save 40-45 runs behind the stumps, one dropped catch can just take all of that away from you. So it's a difficult job, but the bowlers need to give the wicket keepers an easy time out there as well.
Starts off strong, Abdul Samad with the second over. Just a single of this delivery. He has been pretty expensive, giving away 18 runs in his first.
So nothing unusual on the scorecard still. I mean, we've seen the similar sort of scores for the past 2 nights. 78 or 80 runs in the 9th over, and then finishing off with 85 or 90 runs before the strategic timeout. I think we'll pretty much see the same here, but I think after the strategic timeout, we might see a different Dynamites out there.
Well, most definitely that should be the case. They are coming in for the second. They will be getting home safely and comfortably.
Well, good footwork there by Ahmed Malik, keeping it down to 2, but Dogar will keep nudging it around, for singles and doubles, and help himself get settled out there. He's got a very able partner in Ismail Siddiqui out there with him now. Both of these men can take the scoring up a notch after that strategic timeout. They're just trying to safely make their way there at the moment. And if the Hurricanes can actually get a wicket before that, I think that might make things a bit more interesting.
Yes, so 7 more deliveries before the strategic timeout is set in. Keeps it short this time, gets the top part of the bat and goes away for 4.
Beautifully played there, and outside edge. Damir, you were missing out on the stats for Ismail Siddiqui. Can you help us with that?
Yes,
because I
just
think
give me a second.
So yeah, good boundary by Ismail Siddiqui. I think he will help his skipper out there with those occasional boundaries, and the skipper is very confident with the top 3 or 4 batsmen that he has in the lineup. Dogar is being given the opportunity here to set himself in, and in the meanwhile Ismail can take on the bowling as well. So that is the Dynamites for you.
So Ismail Siddiqui has 112 runs in his 3 innings in this Premier League so far, with 3 sixes and 14 fours for him. And half century comes along with that one as well. So he's more than an able partner for Doger here.
Ali Mazhar, if you were the captain for the Hurricanes, if you were Raja Uzair, what would your strategy be, approaching that strategic timeout?
Honestly, I would bring in. I know you asked Ali Mazhar there, but I'm sorry for interjecting. But I think I will bring in either Adil Shah and Wasim Abbas just before that strategic timeout.
Well, it's Ali Pa now, so yeah.
Like in the 10th over. So that might be a good one.
Oh, that was a good slower delivery. Ismail had,
Had a good dip on that one
yeah,
as
I
well.
almost squared him up there, but managing to get some bat onto that one.
And
That was a well disguised slow delivery.
Just to come back to some stats, Umar Doger in 2025 has played 72 innings, scoring 2,796 runs, a century to his name as well. That's an average of 77.67 with a strike rate of 222.61.
That is Umar Shah Jahan Dogar for you. Oh,
Well-
and a good delivery this time around by Ali Pa.
I think that shows how consistent he is. I think there is no other way of putting it. I mean, you can only achieve those stats if you are consistent.
No other way about it. Absolutely.
Scoring a 50 for Umar Dogar is pretty much like scoring 10, 15 or 20 runs for any average player out there. He is that capable of a player, and he is steering his team to safety here.
Oh, and that's a big hit down the ground. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there by Adil Shah, but manages to keep it away from the boundary.
Well, that was a difficult take, but Adil Shah, as we know him, one of the finest fielders playing in the Premier League. He just makes it look easy there, but that was a difficult ball to defend at long on. Ali Pa runs in once again towards the toes of Umar Shah Jahan Dogar, and that is the shot that he loves to play. 4 more runs for the Dynamites.
The Dynamites are looking pretty strong. Just one more delivery to go before the strategic timeout. 93 runs for 2 wickets after 9.4 overs. They are actually well into the game here.
They are cruising right now, and Ali Pa has to finish this over well for the Hurricanes. I think Raja Uzair will need to gather his men around, and he will certainly need to use the best of those 3 minutes that they will have.
A big hit this time over the covers and into the boundary.
So Umar Shah Jahan Dogar finishes the first half of the innings with a huge hit over the covers, and they are at 99 for the loss of 2 wickets after 10 overs. We will have 3 minutes here for the teams to gather around and discuss a few things. We will see you on the other side of the strategic timeout.
Stay tuned. And we are back after the strategic timeout. The Dynamites just shy of 1 run to cross the 100-run mark. 99 for 2 wickets after 10 overs. Adil Shah Khagga will be bowling this over, the third of his spell. All the bowlers they have used have bowled 2 overs up till now.
Yes, I mean, a very strategic move here. They certainly have had a bit of a chat in that strategic timeout, and he's decided to bring in Adil Shah back. I hope he has given a plan to Adil Shah to be bowling on. Otherwise, I think everyone is going for plenty of runs here, and these two are looking very comfortable, the Dynamites.
And that is a good hit there. Manages to cross the boundary and find the gap. 4 more runs. That was sliced, diced, and dispatched.
Well, that was a very ordinary delivery to start off. Adil Shah, very short and ample time for Ismail Siddiqui to place it wherever he wished, and that was between deep square leg and deep mid wicket.
So tell me, who should bowl the power surge tonight for the Hurricanes?
I think Alipa is the best choice, hands down, because he's someone who can bowl the Yorker as well. A much better delivery on that occasion by Adil Shah, and good work there by Alipa to reach that one quickly.
We haven't seen many spinners bowling the power surge.
I think Hikmat bowls a good power surge. Hikmat is one of them, and I think if I had to name another one, I think it would be Wasim Abbas Murli as well. He can bowl the power surge. That is a huge hit, and Dogar has got his smashing shoes on, and he has just smashed that into orbit, Damir.
Absolutely. I mean, the roof above our heads just pounced with that shot. We heard the noise, so that was a big, big 6.
That was very full to Dogar, and he will make you pay if you keep bowling there.
Oh, much better delivery by Adil Shah. Keeps it well within the stumps this time.
I think this is the essence of the Dynamites, that the captain always leads from the front, whether it's with the bat or with the ball.
Yeah, I mean, Damir, I will add to that point that you've made. If you've been obviously, analyzing the innings so far, have you seen a bad shot or any wrong shot selection? They've just been so risk-free, and they've just found the gaps so effortlessly. I mean, that is the difference that the Dynamites have with the other teams.
Absolutely. I think they know when to go hard, when to stop, and that self-control is what has made them unbeaten in this tournament so far.
Yeah, I mean, the calm and the cool temperament that Dogar has, I think he's just distributed that amongst the players, and they all are resonating the same.
As I said before, that when the captain is leading from the front, and the personality that the captain has, it tends to get caught on by the entire team. So that might be the case, as we saw with Raiders as well, because Hassan Khalid is an aggressive captain. Every single batsman stays aggressive.
So meanwhile, Raja Uzair has turned towards his other experienced spinner in Wasim Abbas Murli. I think he's probably the most likely to be getting a wicket here for the Hurricanes. At the moment, it's just all Dynamites. So Ali Mazhar, one question for you. Has the cool and calm temperament of Usman Ali ever caught you, since he's your captain at Theatre Gators?
He does seem to stay collected in his games, He's not one to get hype. Actually, I've played 2 seasons with him, and I've only seen him get away with this temperament once after an early dismissal. So yes, he's quite collected there as a captain.
First of all, I'm sorry there, Ali Bhai. You should do well, and Hamza Bela, I have to correct you here. Usman Ali isn't the captain for the theatre. He is just an experienced player. When I'm playing, I'm the captain, and when I'm not playing, it's Momin Farooq.
That has been smashed over the bowler's head once again. Dogar is certainly in the mood to be playing the final tomorrow, as he is not letting any loose deliveries get missed. He's just sending them away over the ropes.
Not sparing anyone, whether it is Adil Shah or Wasim Abbas. He is going after everyone right now.
Oh, that was a good delivery by Wasim Abbas. Murli almost got away.
I think that was nicked and missed by Raja Uzair there. That is a bit of a lapse behind the stumps. It was a difficult take, but still, you need to latch on to those.
I think that was Murli in a nutshell. After getting hit for a 6, he remained calm and bowled a beautiful delivery there.
For sure, almost got rid of Doger, which would have been a bit, against the run of play there.
Well, to get back to the Amir's point, yes, the official captain for the theatre. Oh, that one goes up high. Can it be taken? Yes, it has been taken. And out goes Umar Shahjahan Dogar.
So a huge wicket in the context of the game. Murli has finally taken a wicket here for his team. A bit too late in the game, maybe, Damir?
Not at all. I think
he still has an over to go.
No, that's not the case. I mean, whenever you take Umar Shahjahan Dogars with the form he is in, it's never too late.
And just the fact that he will not be coming back is a sigh of relief for the Hurricanes.
Yes, absolutely. Because he was still 22 shy of his half century. So they just saved 22 runs and even more with Dogar coming in.
I think another point I want to add here is Dynamites need to realize the fact that they need to put up a very good total here tonight, because they will certainly depend on Umar Shahjahan Dogar, Shayan and Zohaib Butt. Other than that, it's just makeshift bowlers, I would call them.
8 bowlers they have to somehow put in the 8 overs. I mean, they will be bowled by part-timers in Zain Raza and some more names.
Well, Zain Raza, I would rate him as a good bowler, but he can go for plenty as well, as we've seen in the previous games. But Ismail Siddiqui is certainly a part-timer. He has been doing an exceptional job for the Dynamites. But I think we are talking about players like Raja Uzair, Adil Shah, Khurram Qazi, who are brilliant players of spin bowling. So I think Dynamites definitely need a good total here tonight.
And with the addition of Ahmed Malik in this team, I think Hurricanes have a better batting lineup than they have in the previous game.
Oh yes, Ahmed Malik will be looking to be a finisher tonight. He has been bowling pretty well with a wicket taken to his name and 17 runs off 2 overs. So pretty decent of Ahmed Malik tonight. Maybe the fire is back on.
Well, it is a fire, I would say, but at the moment it's the fire that you create with 2 little woods rather than,
a proper bonfire.
A proper fire gun, as they call it, or a bonfire, yes. But we need to see if that can turn into a huge fire. This time a big shot from Ismail Siddiqui. He will clear the boundary comfortably there.
So that is good mentality by Ismail Siddiqui. He doesn't care if Umar Dogar's gone into the dugout. If he will find a loose ball, he will not spare that one.
Well, that is modern cricket at its best there. Having lost a wicket, he is in no mood to negotiate. He just goes after it.
Yes, to put it in with a Urdu catchphrase, "Aag lage basti mein, Ismail apni masti mein." He is going after that ball, and he has scored 2 boundaries of the last 2 deliveries.
That was beautifully played. He knew that Ahmed Malik will compensate for the previous delivery. He will try to bowl outside off. He was ready for it. So Ismail Siddiqui is carrying on the tremendous form that he's been carrying throughout the tournament.
Oh yes, for sure. He's on 25 of 11 deliveries. Ahmed Malik runs back in. And this one's been played to the covers, finds the gap again, and that is a 4. Ahmed Malik is in some trouble right now. I think that our curse is real.
Well, that fire that we were trying to light up has turned to coal already.
Yeah. Ash more.
Yeah, more appropriately Ash. Yes. So, can we call him Ahmed Ash Malik now?
Ashif Ahmed.
Ash seems cool though. And this time he's a beautiful Yorker, in-swinging Yorker, and he's giving Ismail a bit of a send-off as well. He's saying, yes, that is that's it for your innings
He's
tonight.
not saying that. He's saying the fire. It's fire, not ash.
Yes, definitely. He's not just putting in a few words to Ismail, he's putting in a few words to us as well. So, the message has been sent, the message has been received, Ahmed.
He was hit for 16 runs in the first 3 deliveries, but he got the big wicket of Ismail Siddiqui. No half century for him tonight, and Dynamite still only have Zohaib Butt as the insurance policy. We have Shayan Chaudhary walking in, who has been good.
Shayan Chaudhary was already there. Is Zain Raza walking in, and Zain Raza can hit a few. We saw him in the previous games. You know, he can hit those towering sixes as well. So I think he's also someone who can add a lot to this Dynamites batting lineup, and he will have a huge role to play tonight as well.
Honestly, if Ahmed can finish this well, he would have conceded 31 runs but gotten 2 wickets. So, not too shabby for him after all.
Yeah, this is turning into a very good game right now. You know, they have 4 wickets. They have taken 4 wickets already. The Hurricanes, they're pretty much in this game at the moment.
Absolutely. And with Zain Raza and Shayan Chaudhary and the power stirrs still not being called.
And another wicket! Ahmed Fire Malik is pretty much doing the same as Afar Raza or maybe Talha Kamal Bela here tonight. He's taken 2 very quick wickets here, and he's bringing his team back into this game.
He's in with a 3-fer. So, well, Ahmed, I want you to hear this. Change your name from Ahmed Fiery Malik and put up an Ahmed Flamethrower Malik now, because that's who you have been tonight. We have to retract our statement so fast today.
He is certainly Ahmed Fire Malik tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and he is signaling that to the crowd as well. His fire is back on big time.
Oh yes, for sure.
The new man walking in would be Zohaib Butt or
No, I think one man before that, right? It's Samal Bhatti.
so Zohaib Butt is walking in. Zohaib Butt is very experienced, by the way. He's someone who can do, that damage control job to the best of his abilities. He's someone who can absorb pressure, and this guy is a very capable cricketer, mind it. He's been around for some time, and he can play some shots as well. I rate him quite highly as far as the other Bhattis are concerned. This guy can bowl as well.
So tell me, Hamza, are we in for another upset?
Well, I think I don't know if Zohaib Butt can do the same as Dogar for Avengers. I think if he can replicate, that sort of a performance here tonight for the Dynamites, I think the Dynamites would be good with a 200 or 210 mark. But at the moment, things are looking tough for the Dynamites.
Yes, and they are not going to be saving Wasim Abbas Murli's over for when Zohaib Butt comes back in. But I think rightfully so, they just want to grab them early on and get another wicket.
Good shot by Shayan, but Ahmed Malik cannot stay away from the action right now. What an inclusion for this big game.
Absolutely.
I think the fire from those 2 little wood pieces is now raising
To a wildfire.
to a wildfire.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And what captaincy by Raja Uzair. I think somebody must have told him that Ahmed Malik is a big match player. He's someone who takes the energy from the crowds, from the opponents, and that is what is he doing tonight.
Well, that will find a fielder there.
So Saval will certainly keep chipping away with those quick runs, that odd boundary here and there. He will absorb the pressure, and he will try to make things easier for the other batsmen like Shayan and Zohaib Butt to follow. I think that is what is needed by the Dynamites right now. Another good shot by Shayan Chaudhary. He's trying to hit towards those area that he prefers, which is square of the wicket and through the covers.
Well, just to inform you all, Samal Bhatti did came number 8 for the Dynamites, but he still has a batting average of 42 with a strike rate of 162. So he is more than capable of batting.
For sure, he is very experienced. And will that be taken? It was a leading edge. Almost got rid of Zohaib Butt there, Wasim Abbas Murli.
Wasim Abbas Murli to bowl his last delivery of the spell now. He runs in, delivers the ball.
That has been smartly played towards the deep point fielder by Zohaib Butt. He needs to just keep doing that and keep one end occupied till the last over.
And that delivery ends another economical spell by Wasim Abbas. 4 overs, 28 runs, 1 wicket. The Dynamites are 138 for 5 after 14 overs.
And the way this game is proceeding, Ali Mazhar, isn't it pretty much the same as the previous semi-final?
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. We might just be in for another upset. I don't even want to call it an upset
No,
anymore.
I mean the Avengers were in a similar sort of a situation, and then they riled up the score, dragged it to 189 or 190.
So Ahmed Malik is back in. This will be his hat-trick ball. He took two wickets on his 2 last deliveries.
He runs in and bowls a full toss. That might be a no ball.
I think that was a friendly full toss. I do not think that was a no ball because Zohaib Butt had ample time. That was dipping on him as well, but we will still see if that is referred upstairs.
So not a good free hit ball at all.
Yeah, I mean,
Not a free hit ball, a hat trick
Oh,
ball.
I'm sorry, hat-trick ball.
yeah, that should have been on the mark a bit more. He should have just used that shoulder and back of his, and that has been given as a no ball. So a free hit to Shayan Chaudhary, who has got a good opportunity to free his arms on this one. Ahmed Malik, as mercurial as he is, he's taken 2 wickets, but then he has bowled a no ball.
Oh, that's been dispatched. That has been absolutely optimized well by Shayan Chaudhary. Gone for a 6.
I think if we were asked this question in Kaun Banega Crorepati regarding which delivery to bowl, as a free hit, I think that would probably be the last option, and also we wouldn't choose that one.
Yeah.
But he's gone for that. He's bowled, a delivery in the slot to Shayan Chaudhary, and Shayan Chaudhary just dispatches that over the boundary ropes, over long on.
Runs in again, Ahmed Malik. A better delivery this time. Gets to Adil Shah.
Few words being exchanged there as well, or was it just Ahmed Malik passing a word or two to Shayan Chaudhary? He will be bowling to Zohaib Butt here. He runs in. Good delivery, but Zohaib Butt has a job that he's been doing quite nicely so far.
Rotating the strike, yes. I'm a little concerned here because after 2 deliveries, the power surge will be called in anyway. So, we haven't got Zohaib Butt out here now to capitalize on that. And
Well, Zohaib Butt is a very proper player. Even if Zohaib Butt is facing the power surge over. This time a good shot towards the covers. Well, Zohaib Butt can place them for boundaries rather than going for big hits.
And well, Shayan Chaudhary can go for those big hits.
Shayan Chaudhary already has a huge hit to his credit.
So this pair on the crease is more than capable to face that power surge over as well.
Yeah, and Umar Shah Jahan Dogar keeps explaining how to handle this sort of a situation here. So he is doing a wonderful job, not only as a captain, but he is passing on that experience to the players out there.
This will be the last bowl of Ahmed Malik's over.
oh, and that is gone up high. But there's no man under it to receive that one.
He ends his 4-over spell 4 for 42 after taking 3 wickets. So
A very good spell, I think,
Absolutely.
regardless of the 42 runs
he
being
conceded
conceded.
42. So I think it wasn't a wildfire, but a good amount of
But
fire.
a good fire.
Yes.
Well, that is what he does. I mean, he's a wicket taker. He does go for some runs. Well, he has been struggling a bit. He doesn't have the same sort of pace that he used to have, but He is still a wicket taker at the end of the day, and he's taken 3 vital wickets.
Well,
for the
Ahmed
Hurricanes
Fiery
tonight.
Malik is not just known for his fire with the ball or with the bat, but with his mouth too. You know, he can be pretty snarky with his comments and tries to get into the heads of the.
Well, at least he can butcher some minds there and just get into their heads, which is a good cricketing. Well, as we said that sledging is not cringe; it's a skill.
For sure, and while having said that, the power surge has been taken. Alipa runs in, and beautiful shot over the covers by Shayan Chaudhary. He has been phenomenal for the Dynamites throughout the season. One of the GT Mavericks playing the Premier League along with Noman Bilal and himself Shayan Chaudhary. You know, these guys have been around for some time and they are some capable cricketers. So first boundary on the first delivery of the power surge. He will certainly need to take a good power surge here. What is the ideal score to be taking out the power surge in this situation, Ali
I
Mazhar?
think at the very least 20 runs.
No, at least 15. 20, I think.
well,
too much. The situation is good for them. They have lost a lot of wickets, but they are scoring at a good rate. So I think 15 will be very good for them, and anything above that will be bonus.
Yes.
So
So,
Alipa runs in again.
well, he did not ask me at the least. He asked me what a good total would be, and that's what I said. 20 runs
got
will be a very
rid-
good total.
Almost got rid of Shayan Chaudhary. That did skid through, and I don't know how that missed the top of off stump on that occasion. But yeah, I mean they are continuing with a run rate of 10, so they are on course to that 190 mark. Another good shot, but straight to the fielder this time. Ali Kashif was nicely behind that one. So
Ali
two very good
Kashif,
deliveries.
another name that has not been very on for
The Hurricanes.
the Hurricanes.
Yeah, he
hasn't-
needs to step up big time tonight, Damir.
I think he has been good in the first 2 games, but
Yeah.
in the previous 2 he hasn't been really good.
Yeah, so consistency has been the issue. Well,
And that's another
Another
dot ball.
dot
So Alipa
ball.
bowling a good power surge over
Only
here.
4 runs.
That is really good by him.
I think if he can take a wicket here, that would be absolutely gold.
Even a dot would be absolute gold. I mean, 4 runs of the power surge is practically nothing.
But a good shot from Shayan Chaudhary. He makes sure that he gets another boundary off the power surge. So 8 runs, still not bad by Alipa. By
Not
any
bad
means.
at all. Very good over. 8 runs is like any normal
Any
over.
normal
So
over.
yeah, no.
power surge
Yes.
material there.
Not a lot of that Shayan
Not
Chaudhary
power
can-
surges.
Yeah. I wanted to say power surgery, but I just went away with power surge material.
Shayan Chaudhary, who already has scored 101 runs in this Premier League, he already has a half century to his name as well. He's playing well out there, and he is the shining light so far for the Dynamites.
So things are pretty much in the mix at the moment. 157 for 5 after 16. I think 2 or 3 very good overs from Hurricanes can restrict them down to 180ish, which would be huge for the Hurricanes. But I think the Dynamites will certainly need to score a few runs here. They need anything close to 200 on the board.
Well, Abdul Samad has gotten out to bowl, and Abdul Samad has been very expensive with 13.5 runs of an economy in the last 2 overs. So, yes, this can be their time to capitalize.
I think he needs to target the stumps more here and needs to disturb the furniture. He cannot bowl those bouncy outside off deliveries.
Well,
Well, once again, like I said, outside off, and that has been edged for 4 runs. Zohaib Butt went hard there, but got the outside edge and 4 runs. The third man had no chance.
Not good at all by Abdul Samad.
He needs to bowl into the stumps, like I said. That is what the Avengers did in the final stages of their innings when they were bowling, and Abdul Samad needs to do the same here.
another one coming about. So, 4 more runs. Abdul Samad's over will be more expensive than the power surge, it looks like.
And I feel like the Hurricanes are lacking the sixth bowler option as well tonight.
No,
Yeah, I mean, if I had that amount of pace as Abdul Samad does, I would just want to go through the stumps, right now. But I don't know why he's not.
bowling that Yorker.
Yeah, Yorker or maybe in that.
Oh,
that
and
was
he
a
died.
beautiful delivery, like I said.
Asked and answered. So
Yeah.
I was wondering why he wasn't bowling that Yorker.
I mean, I don't understand because it's the Zohaib Butt was sent in there to negotiate and drag it to as deep as possible, towards that end of the innings. So you should be bowling wicket-taking deliveries more often at him. But for some reason, he conceded 2 boundaries there. So ultimately, a good job done by Zohaib Butt.
Yeah.
So,
Out comes Zohaib Butt now, though.
so this time, not the commentator's curse, but a commentator's delight for Abdul Samad.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching the games for almost 3 years now from the commentary box. I mean, I've learned a thing or two from some very capable men who've been next to me, because I've been having fellow commentators.
Oh, yes.
And this time around, I'm, accompanied by some very talented,
I just thought you
new
were-
kids on the block
I
who
just
are
thought you
here
were going
to.
to say stuck with you two.
No, I'm never going to say that because I think you both have done a tremendous job for this Premier League as well, and I think we are all geared up for the big final as
Honestly,
well.
on that occasion, I would like to say something. I have been a little defensive with my mistakes, but definitely I've had some learning from the pair of you, and I really need to work on those field positions. Sometimes I do get those off.
That was a beautiful delivery. Abdul Samad all of a sudden has set up his frequency as far as his bowling transmitter is concerned.
Zohaib Butt was the new man in, well, not the new man, he was the half centurion, scoring 51 of 21.
Is centurion a word? I really like the ring to it, but I
Yes,
would love.
centurion is a real word.
Okay, great.
There
Half
is even a
centurion.
stadium called Centurion in South Africa, Ali Mazhar. So
Oh,
yeah, it must be a word.
It is a word. Not must be, it is.
Yeah, I that's why I was asking. I love the ring to it.
Outside edge, no fielder there, 4 more runs. That wasn't the best of deliveries to be finishing the over with. Abdul Samad, I think he needs to be. I think he's one of those characters who just, need a word here and there at all times.
Yes. 40 runs of 3 overs, 1 wicket, 2, but 40 runs. That's
I think he has added a lot with the bat towards the end of the innings.
Well, to
But
come
I think he needs to show up more with the ball.
Well, to come back to Centurion, it was actually a professional officer in the Roman army commanding a century, which was roughly 100 soldiers. So that is the word where it came from.
And there is a famous unit in the army as well called the Centurions, which is the 100 light air defense.
Maybe after the Centurion from the Roman Empire.
I mean, whatever word has 100 in it, they just use Centurion for it.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's become a thing.
so. Adil Shah comes out to complete his spell now. A good choice, obviously, to get rid of Zohaib Butt. Oh, and tries to get on the field there. Good attempt.
So yeah, I mean, Adil Shah will certainly need to absorb the pressure here for the Hurricanes and the big wickets of Zohaib Butt and even Shayan Chaudhary at this
I
time.
think
yes.
any
Throwing
wicket
some
in this
shots.
situation is a big wicket because the other man will be stranded alone in that crease. And well, it can get pretty lonely.
So Shayan Chaudhary has been playing with a strike rate of 200. So
Yes.
not too shabby by him, anyways.
Big
Oh.
shot from Shayan Chaudhary. Plays the rope with ease, as my fellow commentator would call it. Another 6 added to the total.
Shayan Chaudhary, well, just proving his worth out there with every ball.
So Adil Shah will be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary here, and a huge hit once again. Shayan Chaudhary is not treating the bowlers in the best possible way as far as Hurricanes is concerned. But
Well-
he is certainly doing it as far as the Dynamites are concerned.
Well, the strike rate of Shayan Chaudhary just skipped 61 runs in the last 3 deliveries.
So Shayan Chaudhary is making the work a lot easier for Zohaib Butt out there.
And that too going after Adil Shah.
So another one of your observations goes true. You said that the Avengers got them all riled up, and now
Well, they
The
got some
Hurricanes.
runs towards the end of the innings, and now the Dynamites are doing pretty much the
Yeah.
same here. So 184 already on the board, and they still got 2 more overs after this. And with Shayan Chaudhary and Zohaib Butt at the crease, Shayan Chaudhary is sending them away. He's not dealing in boundaries a lot, he's dealing in sixes.
well, if you have to believe it, well, I'll wait for the last delivery and then say what I'm about to
Good
say.
delivery here by Adil Shah.
And he has conceded 43 runs of the 4 overs, now being the most expensive bowler so far. Well, no, Abdul Samad can still be the most expensive. He has an over to go and he's already on 40.
He is currently the most expensive as well.
Yes.
Abdul
I
Samad.
think
Yes.
Abdul Samad needs to make amends here big time for the Hurricanes. The captain will certainly expect him to bowl a tight over here. I think he's a wicket taking bowler. He needs to realize that. He needs to stop bowling that defensive line, banging it in short and trying to, ask the batsman to go onto the back foot. I think he should target the stumps a lot more here.
I think Raja Uzair needs to do what Umar Dogar has been doing, putting in a word or two of advice. That was... What was that?
That was a brilliant effort by Adil Shah, but even he couldn't stop that from rolling over the boundary rope there.
That was so fast towards Adil Shah. I think that effort is worth
Yes.
some appreciation itself.
That is why Adil Shah
Absolutely.
is one of the most renowned fielders.
Another
short
big hit.
delivery.
Goes away for a 6. Shayan Chaudhary is on 45 of 16 deliveries. He is showing up to be a proper all-rounder.
He is a proper all-rounder, but
Yes, but like a bat.
he has areas where you can actually, put him under some sort of difficulty, but
And
he is
with-
not being
With
done.
that shot, Abdul Samad has completed his half century as well.
So, the Amir, yes, that is adding insult to injury, of course. He's not showing up to the occasion. He's not targeting the stumps more often here for some reason.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know why he keeps on going short.
Oh, and found the edge of the bat there. Goes away for another 4 runs. Abdul Samad cannot catch a break tonight.
Once again, that was outside off and takes the outside edge. Well, for those kind of deliveries, you need to have the third man very fine. But Abdul Samad is not following the field out there.
He's all over the place. Still another delivery to be bowled by him. He's on 54 so far, so very poor work by him.
Oh, another one down the ground. What a field there by Alipa. Gets it with one hand.
He just sticks that left hand out and plucks the ball out of thin air and
Honestly, no
puts in a good
credit.
return as well.
No credit to Abdul Samad there. It was all Alipa.
Yes, Alipa saving 3 runs for his team there, but Abdul Samad needs to finish on a high here.
He fails to do that because he does put in a wide delivery.
With that delivery, the Dynamites are 200 for 6 after 18.4. They still have an over to go. So I think we might be seeing that 210 mark crossing.
Oh, and don't forget the home
Home
run.
run as well, yes.
So the 200 is already up for the Dynamites despite the fact
And a big hit this time. That is sailing in the orbit, talking to the birds, and coming back down for 6.
Abdul Samad is clueless regarding where to bowl to these batsmen. And
I think that's the highest any bowler has conceded.
62.
He has gotten a record for himself tonight.
4 overs, 62 runs, 1 wicket. We're going into the last over. Dynamites are 206 for 6 after 19. And Zohaib Butt on 60 of 26 and Shayan Chaudhary on 50 of 18.
We are seeing Adil Shah just looking down and shaking his head in disbelief after that very good bowling attack in the start and the middle overs. They have just fallen apart towards the end of the
They
Well,
innings.
just
Zohaib
fully
Butt,
lost the plot there, absolutely.
Zohaib Butt is struggling a bit with those cramps. Let's see if we can get a bit of that massage going on his hamstring in the innings break. But the Dynamites will need him big time with the ball. But at the moment, he is in a dismissive mood. And to add, to the misery, I think he's got an able partner in Shayan Chaudhary on the other end. So it doesn't need to be all Zohaib Butt here.
Well, Zohaib, but even after that, those cramps and hitting all those big shots reminds me of Maxwell and that inning he played without legs there. Yes.
What an innings that was! I think that is
That I
pretty
think,
much if you had to choose a few innings which could be the face of T20 cricket, I think that was certainly
Yes.
one of
well,
them.
that and AB de Villiers versus West Indies as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
But I think my favorite would still go on to be Maxwell's inning against Afghanistan.
That was an unbelievable effort, ladies and gentlemen, and
He looked like he was playing against boys from the gully cricket. Oh, good delivery.
that was
by
a very good
Pa.
delivery by Ali Pa, and it was away from that hitting zone, that slot as we call it.
So
And,
I think this is the line that Ali Pa should stick to.
yeah, I mean, top of off in any format or any form of cricket is a good delivery.
That was a good shot. Finds the gap easy. Just goes through the field like a knife through hot butter. And
Like a hot knife through butter, Ali Mazhar. But
Yeah.
well, because hot butter would be molten.
yes, doesn't let anything go. My co-commentator here.
Oh yes, top of the game, like
But
the Dynamites.
I think it's not too bad making mistakes with catchphrases as it is with field positions, isn't it?
A good delivery by Ali Pa, and
You know that.
Zohaib Butt
outside-
couldn't do anything else but to take a single on that one.
Yeah. So this is the last delivery of the innings. Can they hit a home run?
Well, that
Shayan
will help
Chaudhary
them.
has gotten 4 sixes up till now.
Ali Pa will need to stay away from that hitting arc. Otherwise, he is going over cow corner on this one.
The Dynamites are already on 211 with 2 deliveries to go, including that home run ball as well.
212 runs it was. And a
a lapse in
there.
field.
who's
And
the fielder?
Abdul Samad, well, he's been expensive himself, but he's not helping his teammates finish the innings with a tight spell here as well.
So that brings up the total to 216 runs for the Dynamites. 6 wickets gone after 20 overs. That should be a good total to defend,
That is
even with the, like a slight weakness there in the bowling attack. We will be seeing you after the innings break. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set for the Hurricanes as they walk out to chase a massive 216. It's do or die, win or go home. The Dynamites have been unbeaten all tournament and they've put the pressure right on the Hurricanes with the staggering total. Can the Hurricanes bring the storm and pull off a chase for the ages, or will the Dynamites blast their way into the grand finale? Buckle up, the second innings have fireworks written all over it. Into bat, we have Raja Uzair, the skipper himself, leading from the front, and Adil Shah. On the ball is Shayan Chaudhary.
That was a beautiful first delivery that came in sharply, and Raja Uzair wanted to use the pace there. I think he should have opted to play towards the onside rather than trying to use the pace there towards deep third man.
And well, to come in with some statistics, Raja Uzair has scored 127 in his 4 innings in this Premier League and getting 250s as well.
He's got 17 fours and 4 sixes as well.
He's got an able partner in Adil Shah with him. Almost immediately, Adil Shah just went to Raja Uzair and asked him to not leave his stumps in any way and cover the line of the ball here, because Shayan Chaudhary has certainly got some pace. He's not the usual medium pacer, that you can maneuver around. You need to be behind the delivery nicely there.
Adil Shah, who has scored 107 in this Premier League and getting a half century to his name as well.
So, the Hurricanes do not have a batting lineup as deep as the Dynamites do, so they should avoid any early dismissals.
But the Dynamites do lack in that bowling department as the Hurricanes didn't.
Well, this should be a good fight. All that it comes down to is not losing wickets in the early overs.
Absolutely. I think if these two...
Beautiful cover drive played there by Raja Uzair with such good technique and crosses the boundary. I will not even shy away from saying that this was done with ease.
Well, I think these two will certainly need to take the bulk of the load here tonight for the Hurricanes. And as far as pressure is concerned, they will certainly need some good innings from both of these two batsmen. And Raja Uzair is a difficult batsman to bowl to. He's very strong through the offside, and he can play those pull shots to perfection as well.
And he loves to shuffle a bit too on that crease, before the bowler, so the just delivers the ball. So that's got some tricky part to it as well.
Yeah, and I think these two would certainly be. These two are smart enough to understand the fact that the Dynamites are a bit short on fast bowlers. It's just all spinners and tweakers. So if these two can actually build on a good innings here for the Hurricanes, they will be in with a big chance.
Well, absolutely, Hamza. I think if these two can get their 50 within those 10 overs, they can't take that much time, because they'll be needing 117 of the last 10, and they have more than sufficient firepower in that batting lineup.
At the moment, Raja Uzair is playing some good shots out there towards the covers, but on that occasion it was nicely covered by the fielder. I think Shayan Chaudhary was the fielder there.
So coming back to my point, yes, 117 in 10 overs for the likes of Ahmed Malik, Ali Kashif, Alipa. I think they can do this one.
For sure, Adil Shah will be facing his first delivery of the night, and his wicket is essential here for the Dynamites, and also the fact that he would understand how important his role is tonight for the Hurricanes.
Adil Shah wasn't so effective with the ball as he conceded 42 runs, no wickets for him tonight, but he wants to fire away with that bat.
And Zohaib Butt is cleverly just sticking to that outside off, or maybe the off stump channel. He's bowling some quick deliveries there as well, some revolutions on the ball. The odd one might turn here and there, but the batsmen are certainly being asked to be at the top of their game, Ali Mazhar. So Ali Mazhar will take a few moments to get going for this second innings. And a close appeal, will that be given? think
umpire says
there must have been bit of bat there. The only thing that could have saved Raja Uzair, he was going against the line there.
Yes, and no review also focuses on that there was something blatant.
And he plays it towards the onside. Will he find the gap? Yes, he will. Ismail Butt, not the quickest these days. And another boundary for the Hurricanes. So Raja Uzair is stringing some runs here for the Hurricanes up at the top. He certainly understands the importance of this game. So 14 without loss. We are into the second over. These two would love to see themselves out there as we approach the strategic timeout, which is after the 10th over. But at the moment, pretty comfortable out there, Namir.
So far, yes, good for the Hurricanes. As we said, I think no early wickets for the Hurricanes is the key here, because yes, they don't have as deep batting lineup as the Dynamites had, but these two on the crease are more than capable of putting in a good partnership.
Yeah, they've had some inconsistent performers and relatively younger players at their disposal. Abdul Samad with the ball and Ali Kashif with the bat. So I think Abdul Samad couldn't really do a lot of damage with the ball, but I think Ali Kashif, who is the next on the list, will need to step up with the bat in case he's called in.
And also Abdul Samad is a capable batsman as well. We saw a half century from him in 22 deliveries last night, cementing their place into the semi-final. So it was all Abdul Samad last night.
But it was so tragic to see him all disappointed and very low on
And
morale.
after that bowling performance, I think it's very hard to bring yourself into the game. As we saw him a bit lapse in the fielding as well from him. We know he's a really good fielder, but yes, performance after that, he has to come back strong.
Yes, for sure. I think talking about Hurricanes batting, we will. And that was close to the outside, to the off stump of Raja Uzair. Why am I saying Uzair Dar? So the two famous Uzairs, got me mixed up there. So four buys and a lucky escape there for Raja Uzair. Good delivery.
That was the second close escape for Raja Uzair.
Yes.
We did see one almost clipping the leg stump as
So
well.
third escape.
The third escape, yes.
Yeah, so he's living dangerously out there, but he will certainly need to get a hold of himself.
But I think chasing this one down, he has to live dangerously. Either one of them has to. I'm sorry for the fumble there.
Yeah, one of them has to start playing some shots out there. They obviously need to keep up with the run rate as well, which is a healthy one. As far as the required run rate is concerned, they are chasing 217, which is a mammoth total, Ali Mazhar.
Oh, absolutely. And with, as I mentioned before, their batting lineup not being deep, saving wickets should be the order of the day.
Yeah, I mean, coming to the Hurricanes batting lineup, they have Ali Kashif, Wasim Abbas Murli, who has done a decent job for them with the bat. Then we come to the hitters in Abdul Samad and then Ahmed Malik as well. So both all-rounders. Yes, there are players. Khurram Qazi has been significant for them. He's one of the main batsmen for them.
So it's not too shallow, but still I believe that they really need to have a strong hold on those early
I think
wickets.
it's pretty much about having renowned performers.
Yeah.
I think that is.
Those are good names as well, but the problem I think is with their form. They're not in good touch at all, especially Ahmed Malik and Ali Kashif. Khurram Qazi has been doing. He hasn't been consistent as well.
I think that was a wide delivery, yes, and rightly given so by the umpire as well. That was a touch too high.
Yeah, that was, and very short. I think he got late releasing that ball or something, because I don't think that was intentional.
That was sharp, nevertheless.
Yes.
Adil Shah was a bit slow to react to that one. Shayan Chaudhary can certainly rush the batsman with his pace.
He is one of the key bowlers that the Dynamites have. A wide delivery this time, another one by Shayan Chaudhary, the second of the over, the third of the over actually.
So 27 without loss after 3 overs, and things looking good for the Hurricanes so far.
Absolutely. No disagreement there. They are pretty much into this chase.
I think last over of the spell by Zohaib Butt. If there is no bowling change here, usually Umar Dogar has been bringing himself into the attack quite early into the innings.
Last over of the spell, no. Zohaib Butt has bowled one.
I mean, as far as the spell of Shayan and Zohaib is concerned, for the moment, yes. Because two bowlers obviously bowl in spells, like Wasim and Waqar did as well.
Yeah.
The infamous two W's.
What a duo that was.
Well, if Umar Dogar can come in early and chip in his few big wickets, we saw a four from him or fifer? Fifer, yes. So just he can single-handedly
I
take
think
the
we
game
saw
away.
a bit of that by Afar and Talha in the previous game.
Yes.
You know, they just took wickets in a flurry.
Yes, so
Two
I think
overs,
that
they took 6 wickets in 2 overs.
so if we can see the same by Umar Shah Jahan Dogar, he can really save his place.
Well, I do think Umar Shahjahan Dogar will be coming in the next over. That is my assumption.
Yeah, and he
We'll have
doesn't
to
need to
see.
save his place. He needs to establish his
Absolutely,
dominance.
because
That is what we use for
being-
players like him.
And being very honest, this is the pair that they want early.
For sure, these two are working hard for the runs out there, and they understand how important it is for them.
That
They did
was
strike. Yes, he is signaling towards his bicep there. There was a bit of an appeal there as well, but I think he was clearly hit outside the line of off stump.
yes, absolutely. Again, as I said, that Raja Uzair Adil Shah there is very important and needs to play it safe for now on, at least negotiate a few overs there. Oh, no negotiation by him. That is a huge shot. Totally gone away with 6.
He was waiting for that length for the past over and a half, Adil Shah, and Raja Uzair, rightly so, is asking the dugout to be a bit more chirpy and celebrate the little achievements they are achieving out there at the moment.
That's
That was
actually
a
very
huge hit.
important for the morale of the batsman, the appreciation that comes in from the dugout.
I totally agree. And a lapse in field, and Adil Shah gets another boundary.
A rare lapse in field by the Dynamites. They have been so good in the fielding in the entire Premier League so far.
Well, Ismail Butt used to be a different player, trust me, but that back injury of his, the 2 discs that he's been having problems with, and he is altogether, someone different now. He was just, a force to be reckoned with. He would finish games on his own. He would bowl those quick bouncers. But I think he's lost track of what he was up to, Dogar, before picking him up in the auction.
And Ismail Butt, he's such a tall and such a broad guy. So that's like really something to hold on to.
Yeah, I mean,
with the
him-
back injury, that should take some time to
Him
heal.
playing now is a big thing in itself. Huge. He deserves a huge round of applause for that, because that was some comeback. With the injury he had, you almost your cricket or even your football just ends. That is what the doctors tell you, that you need to avoid physical or contact sports.
Did he have an injury on the field?
No, I think he's someone who used to work out a lot in the gym. I think he's probably in the gym maybe, but yeah, I mean.
Well, back injuries don't go away easy. I have had a back injury myself on the field while bowling, and I still can feel the brunt of it sometimes.
Another person who made a comeback was Uzair Dar, and
Yeah.
I'll obviously like to take this opportunity to praise him as well. This
That's
time that has
gone
been
up
skied.
high.
Will that be taken? Zain Raza was a bit hesitant to come under it. There was no need of a dive, because if he had picked the flight of the delivery there or the height, he probably would have left his mark a lot earlier. That would have been a huge wicket at this stage for
And
the Dynamites.
Umar Dogar is certainly not happy with that one. He was about to make a mark very early in his over.
that is what he has been doing for the most part of the tournament. You know, he's been phenomenal. He's been carrying the Dynamites on his shoulders almost. Beautiful delivery to follow that up. Umar Dogar, what a cricketer.
Totally.
And what a person as well.
Well, I think that that was the second lapse in field by the Dynamites tonight, and they should be getting it much tighter there if they want to keep their spot in the knockouts.
And this time Adil Shah uses the pace. They know that Ismail Butt is not the quickest out there. He will get 4 runs, insult to injury on that occasion. And with that, yes, I would like to come back to the point that I was trying to make regarding Uzair Dar. You know, Uzair Dar was out, with some serious health issues as well.
Oh, yes.
But what a comeback, and we love to see him out there. You know, he's a chirpy character. He's always in the news, you know, whether good or bad.
Yes, the controversy is running
Yes.
after him.
He is definitely one of the relevant players in the LMS circuit.
Another good shot towards the covers. Adil Shah has gotten going here for the Hurricanes, and Dogar is certainly not happy at the moment. But the biggest quality of Umar Shah Jahan Dogar is that he just recovers from such small losses out there, you know, on such incidents, and he just gets a hold of himself as far
Not
as
a very-
composure is concerned.
And not a very Dogaresque opening here, because, you know, like 9 runs conceded off that over. If it was any other bowler, I would say it's fine, but
Well,
With
to be
Umar.
fair to him, he did get a big chance of Adil Shah there
yes,
as well.
yes,
He
yes.
did his job
Pretty
you know,
well.
and he did create an opportunity there. The fielder should have been a bit more proactive. You
One-
should always be on your toes when it's the 2 most important batters batting for the batting side as a fielder.
I didn't quite catch on to why Zain Raza was hesitant to get under that one.
Yeah, I mean he was slow to react, and when it got skied, he actually would have thought that, you know, it'll just come to him in the position that he was initially. And outside edge, Raja Uzair wanted to sweep that one from outside off and in front of deep square leg.
And as we see, Zohaib Butt is continuing with his spell. He's into his 3rd over, giving away 21 of 2.1 so far.
Yeah, this is good captaincy by Dogar. You know, he's just sticking to his main man here, and he wants to break this partnership as early as possible. A different shot tried by Adil Shah.
Could that be called a switch hit? You know, the way
That
he
was,
played,
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
a switch hit, yeah.
So Ali Mazhar is picking up as well, along with the Hurricanes here tonight on the jargons and the terminologies. Ali Mazhar, me and Amir are pleased.
Well, thank you. I think the placement in the com box suits me better this one.
For sure, I think you're a middle order player.
Yes, for sure.
That was a good delivery, a good Yorker by Zohaib Butt there. But defended well as well, I have to say that.
For sure, we will certainly call in our stats experts, obviously at the right moment. He started to ruffle through his documents, and this time he has gotten rid of Raja Uzair. So the ploy of continuing with Zohaib Butt finally works for the Dynamites. That is Umar Shah Jahan Dogar for you, and that is his captaincy, which has helped them be in the second semi-final tonight.
So once again, Umar Shah Jahan Dogar couldn't strike with the ball, but with his cool, calm and collected mind, that leadership qualities he possesses, he gets rid of the Hurricanes captain Raja Uzair. A really big wicket in the context of this game.
Yeah, I mean, and as we were discussing the 2 teams, Ali Mazhar, before this match started, I think that was the key points that we discussed, that one of the things that the Hurricanes will have to fight against is Umar Shah Jahan Dogar's cool and calm, personality and his captaincy skills. I mean,
Absolutely.
you need to rate this here.
One thing that I would really like to appreciate for Umar Shah Jahan Dogar, among many others, is that when Zain Raza dropped that catch, he was a little frustrated, but then he just shrugged it off and he was like, okay, that's fine, that's all right, don't worry about it, just get your head back in the game, don't just overthink it now. And so that's really good for the morale of the fielders, of the players. You know, you don't want to get them all demotivated with.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he does. That is what he brings to the table. That's how he keeps his players up for important games like these. That is why he's been one of the most successful captains in the Premier League.
And he's a glass half full kind of a person.
And with that, Khurram Qazi walks in, one of important firepowers for Hurricanes, who was sensational in their quarter-final.
So now we will call in our stats expert. But in the meanwhile, Zohaib Butt will be bowling to Khurram Qazi, who will certainly need to do the same of what Raja Uzair was doing. Adil Shah will certainly need to complete his half century here. But Khurram Qazi will need to understand, assess the situation, evaluate the bowlers, and help his team get to a respectable total before that strategic timeout.
Khurram Qazi, who has played 3 games in this Premier League, scoring 104 runs in that, a 50 as well, and in his career he has some impressive numbers. Played 29 games, scoring 944, an average of 72.61 with a strike rate of 181. So that is just sensational, and I think that is what the Hurricanes need right now.
Yeah, Khurram Qazi is ultimately become a very important player for them tonight after having lost Raja Uzair. He's someone who can play risk-free cricket, and rightly so, as he shows with the first boundary already. He smashes it to the left of the deep point fielder, rather the cover fielder there, and he gets 4 runs straight away.
A good start by Khurram Qazi here.
So yeah, I mean, Khurram Qazi has been putting up some good performances for the Hurricanes, but he will need to understand that 2 half centuries here for the Hurricanes is the only way they can find themselves in some sort of comfort.
That was a very good delivery by Umar Shah Jahan Dogar there.
Umar Shah Jahan Dogar looks quicker. I mean, he is quicker than he looks.
Yes.
He can generate some pace. He can, most importantly, pitch the ball in the right areas. He's that impeccable line and length bowler with that experience that he possesses.
And we have been seeing that lack of judgment there with bowlers, amateur bowlers who have been wavered and haven't been bowling up to the mark of the batsman there, just altering according to the batsman's strengths and weaknesses. But Umar Shah Jahan Dogar is certainly not one of them.
Well, he will stick to that top of off line, but when he realizes that it's a batsman who are picking that length up, he can vary it in no time. He can vary the pace as well. Like we saw just now, he bowled a relatively slower delivery to Adil Shah because he knows that Adil Shah is going hard at every delivery.
And well, let's talk about Umar Dogar's action as well. It's a bit peculiar. It's not the average fast bowler action. He raises his left leg a lot and then plants it down with a lot of force. Look at that right there. So
another good delivery and another bit of chance created, a bit of misfield there as well. It will cause an extra run, but Umar Shah Jahan Dogar is winning that little battle with Adil Shah out there right now. He knows that Adil Shah is going hard at the deliveries, but Umar Shah Jahan, yes, I mean, coming back to the point that you raised regarding his action, he gets that fraction of a second in the middle, and that is the time where he observes the batsman's movement and he can vary his line and length.
We can see Zohaib Butt limping there a bit because of the.
Yeah, I mean, he's been struggling with the cramps. Obviously, they've been playing a lot of cricket out there, for the past few nights. It is a hamstring. It can happen to everyone.
yes, absolutely. A lot of cricket in not many days. So very little rest these players are getting, and some of them
Obviously.
also do their day jobs as well. So
Well, for the last week, I would certainly say my brain is cramping too after so much of cricket being commentated upon.
Well, I would like to reserve my right to comment on that one, Dami.
okay.
That was in the meanwhile, that was a beautiful delivery by Zohaib Butt. So
Yeah, some cramped up commentary there from Ali Mazhar. A big shot. Will that go to hand? The fielder is nicely under it. And Khurram Qazi has been sent back as well. Exactly the point that I was trying to make. He needs to continue here. He needs to understand the importance of his half century tonight. But a rush of blood there with a fuller delivery. Again, Zohaib Butt and Dogar doing the job for their team.
Well,
tonight.
honestly, that was Zain Raza taking that catch, and so see, that's why you need to keep the morale of your fielders up.
Yeah, that was a relatively simpler opportunity there, and Zain Raza made full use of it. But still, well, a rash shot once again.
So
Yes.
once again, sticking with Zohaib, but is working for Umar Dogar. He has 3 balls remaining of his spell now. He already has taken 2 wickets, very important ones as well in Raja Uzair and Khurram Qazi.
So Raja Uzair has decided to send in the pinch hitter in Abdul Samad, and I think if he can play a quick cameo here, I think it will certainly help the Hurricanes.
And Abdul Samad surely has to make some amends after that bowling performance.
Yes, compensate for that record-breaking bowling spell.
But he still has to face 3 deliveries from Zohaib Butt, who, despite the cramps, has been the player to watch out for the Dynamites. And what an addition to the lineup.
I think he just needs to negotiate this one out. Just even if he dots these 3 deliveries and goes about his merry way in the next over and on from that.
Yeah, for sure. I think Zohaib Butt will take the keeper's gloves on after this one. That has been what they have been doing for the most part of the tournament, and Dogar will bring in Ismail Siddiqui to bowl. But Abdul Samad needs to be smart enough to understand that he needs to negotiate these 3 deliveries from Zohaib Butt.
Absolutely.
So Zohaib Butt comes in once again. Good delivery, but nicely behind that one, Abdul Samad. I think Abdul Samad is a better batsman than a bowler.
Yes, absolutely. I side with you there. He's a good hitter of the ball. He can hit it true.
And he looks very proper, proper footwork. He comes to the pitch of the delivery.
That was close.
That was a better delivery outside off. He pushed that one through Zohaib Butt. So very intelligent of him. He can.
No
vary the
reaction
pace.
from Abdul Samad there though. He just let that one go, and that wasn't even like something I would call well left.
He didn't leave it. He did try to play that
Yeah.
one.
But like totally not the way that it needed to be played.
Of course, that's why he beat
Yeah.
that delivery, Ali Mazhar. But
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Well, Abdul Samad
Your brain surely
really.
is cramping up.
for sure, we need to have some revival opportunities here. We will ask the LMS management if they're listening. We need to revive our spirits here.
Well, with that, Zohaib Butt has completed his spell. 4 overs bowled, 24 of 2. A very, very good spell. He was so good with the bat as well, scoring 65 of 29. So I think he's surely looking for that win and that man of the match award.
So yeah, I mean the Hurricanes were looking really good a few overs ago, but a few wickets here and there has certainly put a bit of a halt to the scoring rate. They are at 62 for the loss of 2 wickets after 8 overs.
By the way, the gap between the required run rate and the current has really widened, because that's like around more than 5 runs short every over. So that's 40 up the tally.
Yeah, I think
Down the tally.
Abdul Samad will need to do the job that he's been sent in for. Start playing some shots and bring his team back into the game. Otherwise.
So not much negotiation that is available at the hands of the Hurricanes tonight.
Well, it was smart of him to negotiate that Zohaib Butt over, but now I think he needs to start going after the bowling here.
And the Dynamites have brought a new bowler in Ismail Siddiqui.
So Ismail Siddiqui has the keeping gloves off, and he will be bowling to Abdul Samad. Very crucial 2 overs before the strategic timeout. A good shot towards the offside. They've got a better fielder there this time. I think that's Zohaib Butt, if I'm not mistaken.
So just a couple for them. They're good fielding in the deep.
So Ismail will continue to Abdul Samad, who's got his first 2 runs on the board. Towards his pads this time, it was fired in. So Ismail Siddiqui has been very handy for the Dynamites, despite the fact that he's not renowned to be bowling that regularly, but he's done a more than decent job for his captain.
For sure.
Good
Another
shot,
shot.
this time. However, it finds the fielder.
Ali Mazhar, do you need the cramp juice as well to help you out of the cramps?
Oh,
Or,
most
or
definitely.
do you need some revive in the com box?
Oh, definitely some revive in the com box right now would be good.
So also to not forget the sponsors here tonight. Adil Shah this time plays it towards long off for a single. Well, he slowed down a little bit.
Well, yeah, the wickets are tumbling, so Adil Shah has to cement his position and get that half century. So I think it has been forced upon Adil Shah. I don't think he wants to play like that.
A quicker delivery once again. So Ismail Siddiqui has been very smart with the pace that he's been bowling. I think he's just grown so much as a bowler as this tournament has progressed. And the captain is certainly very confident in his abilities. He just throws the ball away to Ismail to come and bowl, in this very crucial time period, which is the 8th over till the 12th or the 13th over. So I think he's deciding to bring on Ismail Butt there as well. He has to complete the overs from somewhere, so he's asking Ismail Butt to take the ball for a few overs here, just to see if he can continue and bowl a 4-over spell, or maybe help Ismail, share the bowling there a little bit. Obviously, Dugar has his plans chalked up nicely for this big semi-final, and so far they're working, Ramir.
Yes, absolutely. They got their important wickets early in, and now they are just trying to make those Hurricanes defend.
A gentle delivery towards the pads of Abdul Samad, but laid towards the deep mid-wicket fielder for a single.
I think Abdul Samad has to start firing soon, because before it gets a bit too late.
Well, it already looks like a lot, because more than six runs short in the run rate there.
So a good delivery once again by Ismail Butt. Adil Shah needs to start firing here, big time. I think he's
yes.
been around for some time now.
Oh,
And,
well, he might have just heard you there, because he sends this one away for 6 more runs.
And that was a huge hit over long on, and the fielder was a mere spectator on that one.
Adil Shah, who is on 40 of 18, so well, he was looking a bit slow, but he isn't at all.
He hasn't faced so much deliveries lately, I think. That's the way. Oh.
He scuffs that one, wanted to get a better connection on that, but just a single there for the Hurricanes. Abdul Samad will need to start helping Adil Shah here.
Abdul Samad absolutely has to start firing soon, because it will just keep the run rate hiking.
This time he plays it towards the covers. Will he find 4 runs? And a fielding lapse will certainly help them get 4 more runs, the Hurricanes.
That was Ismail Siddiqui on the field.
This might bring in some confidence for Abdul Samad as well. So we are done with 10 overs, Hurricanes are 79 for 2. They require 138 of the last 10.
And just to give some perspective, the Dynamites were at 99 after before their strategic timeout. We will be seeing you after a short break of 3 minutes. Nine for 2 wickets after 10 overs. Abdul Samad 9 for 9, and Adil Shah 41 of 19. Ismail Siddiqui was the one to bowl will be bowling this over. Ismail Butt bowled the last over, giving away 12 runs.
So Ismail Siddiqui bowling to Abdul Samad. A good shot attempted down the ground. Will that be 4 more runs? Well placed. So the first boundary, second boundary for Abdul Samad, but the first boundary after the strategic timeout. And the Hurricanes will certainly need a lot more of this, Damir.
Yes, they really need Abdul Samad to pinch in some runs for them here.
Oh, and can that be taken? Yes, it does.
So he has sliced that one. The shot was not on. Should have looked to hit it a lot more straighter there.
It is not Abdul Samad's day at all. 13 of 11 deliveries.
So Adil Shah seeing third back of his batsman returning to the dugout. He wouldn't be pleased out there. He is batting well on 41 of 19.
So as for Damir, Adil Shah has been seeing a lot of backs tonight.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
But Abdul Samad, what a dismal night for him, with the ball, and then not being able to add a lot with the bat as well. I don't know what was the motive behind this move, but
Well, we are 10 overs in, like in the 11th over, and Adil Shah has only faced 19 deliveries so far. So out of the almost 11 overs, Adil Shah only got 4 overs to face, even not even 4.
That is around 55 deliveries.
So Ahmed Fire Malik
55
is
deliveries.
walking in.
19 deliveries.
He certainly did display a bit of the fire with the ball, but I think he will need to continue that fire with the bat big time here.
Absolutely. He and the Hurricanes need him in here. They want that fire for sure.
And it needs to be all fire from here. Firing all cylinders, maybe, if that's how they
He
say.
has been struggling with his batting lately.
That was a good delivery by Ismail.
Should have been
Siddiqui.
2 runs, by the way, but I don't know why Ahmed Malik was not up for it.
Or maybe Adil Shah finally realizes he needs to play more deliveries and get to his 50 as soon as possible, so the other batsmen can come in and just start firing off the very first delivery.
Yeah, I mean, Adil Shah's 50 here is essential, and I think that will give the others a bit of a license to go after it, and all of the other batsmen to follow will need to play some shots here. And is that the end of Adil Shah? And Dogar wanted to grab that with one hand. He had already covered a lot of distance there. But I think he should have tried with 2 hands, and he's the sort of a person who could have grabbed
I think he
onto
he-
it.
I think he feared that he had overrun there, so he just held back. But by the time he just got into the right place, both
So
hands. couldn't
Adil
come
Shah
to it.
is struggling out there as well at the moment. He's not being able to put a lot of boundaries away. A good shot from Ahmed Malik, and he finds the gap on that occasion.
So good start for Ahmed Malik here. They need him to do this for at least 10 to 15 deliveries.
You know, I love how Ahmed Malik has that walk on as soon as he does something substantial. You know, so
Yeah, that's the fire that
yeah,
they refer to.
absolutely.
He's talking to himself out there. He's trying to motivate himself for the occasion. And I think we have Zain Raza coming on now, and Ahmed Malik just loves loopy spinners.
He's another new bowler for the Dynamites, 6th bowling option for tonight.
So yes, for a team that does not have,
He usually starts with full tosses. Let's see if he can do the same tonight as well.
That will be so good for Adil Shah, who is on 42 right now.
No, not much this
Not
time. A
tonight.
very, very slow delivery, gone for a wide.
And
though.
you know what, Ali Mazhar, that is the ideal pace for a leg spinner on this type of a wicket.
Yes,
You know?
yes. But his line was not right there. Oh, continues with the pace. Has he been stumped out? We will be coming up to the third umpire to see. We will confirm that for you shortly.
Adil Shah is very confident, seems very confident out there.
Well, Adil Shah, again not being sent, if he is sent away, will result in no retired players in the dugout.
Yeah, I mean, huge wicket this will be if the Dynamites manage to get rid of Adil Shah here.
But what smart thinking by Zain Raza at this occasion.
Yeah, I mean, his line and length look much better tonight, and I think he's being given a few words of wisdom there by Zohaib Butt as well.
And that pace on that delivery, that was like 3 kilometers per hour.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's always
If,
difficult.
if it hadn't reached the batsman there, I would have maybe even guessed that it could have gone for a no ball with 3 bounces, a dead ball.
So it'll be very interesting to see what the decision is from the third umpire. So still some discussion going on. So we are back after the decision, and I think Adil Shah has lost his wicket there. So a huge wicket in the context of the game. He was just looking for ways to start connecting, with the middle of his bat there, but in the process,
The castle
he
is
has
not
lost his
crumbling.
wickets.
The Hurricanes castle is not crumbling. It has been shattered. Absolutely.
Well, it is Ali Kashif walking out there. He can certainly play some shots.
Can I tell you a fact here? The Hurricanes need to have 83 more runs to just save a bonus of 45 deliveries.
Yeah, and obviously I'll ask our stats expert to enlighten us a bit if Ali Kashif has been in these sort of situations earlier, but at the moment I think the Hurricanes need their relatively younger stars to take center stage here for themselves in this huge game. And Zain Raza will be bowling to Ali Kashif here. Another left-hander, very stylish on the eye. He can play some big shots. Starts off with a gentle nudge towards long off for a single.
Well, Ali Kashif has scored 102 runs in his 4 innings in this Premier League so far, 150 to his name.
So let's talk about that fact I just stated. 83 more runs, now 82 on 44 deliveries, just to save themselves from a bonus loss.
Good shot from Ahmed Malik, but straight to the fielder. Smile, but the fielder there.
And by the way, just to add for another accolade for Zohaib Butt, that was a stump to his name.
So 150 more points.
Yes, so
Zohaib
a
Butt.
half century, 3 wickets, 2 wickets, and a stump as well.
And there's a loose delivery, and that is into the gap by Ali Kashif. Yes, I mean, coming back to Ali Mazhar's point, Ali Mazhar, I don't know if I can comfortably say that these two guys can,
Save the bonus loss?
I mean, get them over the line at the moment, but they are surely capable of doing it. But, it's a huge partnership at hand.
Absolutely.
And yes, at the moment, the bonus looks a challenge itself.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And they have been struggling out with the form, with the bat.
Zain Raza looks quite good out there.
Another good shot from Ali Kashif. He is stringing in some boundaries here. 2 boundaries back to back now for Ali Kashif.
They surely need a blinder here now from Ali Kashif and Ahmed Malik. One won't cut it.
Yeah, both will have to start going after the bowling here. It is Umar Shah Jahan Dover who's coming in to bowl. I think it's probably his 3rd over. Ali Mazhar.
Yes, it is his 3rd over. He conceded 18 runs of the first 2, no wickets to his name. Can he change
Well,
that?
he created a few chances.
Oh,
few
yes.
drops maybe.
Oh,
Half
yes.
chances.
Absolutely.
So he will be bowling to Ahmed Fire Malik here, and we still hoping that he can bring some of that fire that he possesses onto the center of the wicket tonight.
He has called for a helmet in. Maybe he thinks that Umar Dogar will bowl some bounces to him.
Not just bounces, he likes to play those ramp shots as well on occasions. So maybe he's just making himself even more comfortable for those.
Well, it's good. We promote safety first.
For sure. Safety always comes first. But at the moment, the only safety out there is with the Dynamites. Outside edge and 4 runs to Ahmed Malik. He starts off the over with the boundary. They will take them in any way they come at the moment, the Hurricanes.
Yes.
Brilliant response by Ali Mazhar there, by the way, Namir.
I think.
No, well, I honestly, you put it so aptly there. I had nothing more to add to that. I mean, the Hurricanes could use
So you
all
just put
sorts
it as you
of.
saw it.
Yeah, you put it as I saw it as well. So, nothing more for me to say. But Umar Shah Jahan Dogar, that was just unlucky for him.
So he runs in once again.
Good delivery there.
Similar sort of a delivery, but Ahmed Malik was late on it on that occasion. Well, it was a bit slower, a touch slower.
He was also late on the previous one. If you think about it, it was a leading edge.
Yeah.
So
Umar Shahjahan Dogar running in to bowl his third of the over. Had a much slower one there.
Well, he just bowled a slower bouncer there, I feel. And could have been a no ball if he hadn't played
Yes.
played that one, or maybe a wide at least, but a very wide delivery.
Absolutely.
Ahmed Malik just put his bat on it. He's coming around the wicket to Ali Kashif, who defensively plays it back towards Umar Dogar.
Umar Dogar doing well right now.
Yes, I mean, he's hitting the pitch hard. He's bowling in those areas where the batsmen need to create all of the pace by themselves.
Another slower one there.
Beautifully bowled once again. Ali Kashif is struggling a bit out there, despite the fact that he did get 2 boundaries off of the previous over. So
I think that was
Ismail,
exceptional bowling by Umar Shahjahan.
he's always been exceptional, you know.
Oh, especially
In
this
these
over.
kind of situations, he is just.
He got
so
to
good.
see a lot of variation there in his.
And that is what he's telling Ismail Siddiqui there as well, to just calm down and let me do the decision making here.
Yes, because I think Ismail was coming in to bowl and then he called Zain Raza in. Zain Raza, who has been bowling those slower ones as well.
I think this is the ideal situation for Umar Shahjahan Dogar to squeeze in those overs, you know, which he feels that he needs to, in order to get to that, you know, end
Yeah.
part of the innings, so
Yeah.
that he doesn't need to make those difficult decisions of choosing which bowler to go for the last 1 or 2 overs.
Oh, yes.
And this is what brilliant captaincy is.
Absolutely. So we have one of Umar Shahjahan Dogar, then 2 of Ismail Siddiqui, the very economical ones, that's what I'm talking about. And 3 from Ismail Butt as well.
Lofted shot
And he
easy
has to
take. So
this
Ahmed-
is just going from bad to worse for the Hurricanes. It's pretty much lights out for the Hurricanes at this point.
the fire has been extinguished, and we can safely say that now, can we not? Ali Mazhar?
Absolutely. From a flamethrower to a blowtorch.
Or maybe a Zippo lighter.
Yeah.
So Ahmed Malik loses his wicket. Well, he wasn't finding the middle of the bat regularly in that innings, and I don't think that shot was on. She should probably would have looked to hit over long off with some more timing on that one, but
I don't know.
I would have loved a send off from Zain Raza there, you know, just how he did.
don't think Zain Raza would actually know him personally. So
Yeah, true.
I don't know, but I think Ahmed Malik should have taken that power surge and get some confidence in him
Yeah, true.
to chase this one down, because he was more than capable of chasing this one down. We know him pretty well. He's a good batsman.
yeah, he could have. They actually should have taken the power surge.
Yes, absolutely.
For some reason they didn't. Well, the new man in is Ali Pa, and he can certainly hit a few as well. Let's see if he can do the unthinkable here tonight for the Hurricanes. His brother is playing for the Dynamites, Zohaib Butt. A big shot, and he clears the long off boundary with ease.
So
Dami,
the
we've been
slower
missing
ones
that.
might not be working on him then.
We've been missing that, Dami.
I really like it that the phrase is catching on.
Yeah.
We could
I think Zain Raza was the one who
we could get another
mentioned
T-shirt
it as
made,
well.
you know, with your face on it, and he clears that with ease written under it.
I would like that. Well, he goes again
Another
towards
good
the offside.
shot, but straight to the fielder.
So I think it's pretty much just formalities for the Dynamites bowlers so far. They already would be celebrating in their minds.
Oh yes, definitely.
He tries a googly on that occasion from the front of the hand, but was nowhere near a line or length that could have troubled Ali Kashif. So wide delivery bowled by Zain Raza. time a lofted shot, but didn't middle that one, so easy for Ismail Butt to collect.
Well, so now after 114 runs, 59 more runs required of
save the
31 balls just to save the bonus, and it doesn't look too easy right now. I mean, the bonus wouldn't do anything for the Dynamites right now, but what a psychological win would that be to have such a convincing victory in the semi-final.
And going into the final with that mentality,
Yeah, and then that there will be 2 bonus wins to the Dynamites name.
Well, the Hurricanes sadly couldn't even follow 10 runs and over after that all-important strategic timeout, and I think Umar Dogar has been spot on with the bowling changes, and he's bringing himself on for the 4th over here, and what
Okay,
a display of strategic decision making once again by Umar Dogar.
I can actually say he is the best captain in this Premier League.
Oh yes, for
Hands
sure.
down, hands
By now, he has cemented that position for himself.
For sure. And he is going to be bowling his 4th. Good decision to restrict Ali Pa, because I think that's the last of their hitters.
Yes, for sure. He wants to nip it in the bud, as they say. Ali Pa smashes it towards the cover, but Zain Raza was nicely behind it. Yeah, he wants to take the last wicket of Ali Pa and just put matters to rest here, and let his remaining bowlers take care of the proceedings. He runs into Ali Kashif. That will be a wide. Ali Mazhar, any words of wisdom here? You've gone awfully quiet.
Well, I think all the wisdom has been taken away by Umar Shahjahan Dogar tonight. None left for us. But he is been spectacular and playing the game as it should be played. A match
Any
that is.
interesting stats or facts for us, Damir?
Well, I have an interesting story of Umair Ayub here. Yesterday,
Okay, that's gone high up. It clears the boundary, goes away for a 6.
so yesterday when the Knight Riders versus Hurricanes was going on, and they won and put their position into the semi-finals. So Raja Uzair asked Umair Ayub, will you be there to support us? So Umair Ayub said that yes, we will be there, but ऐसी टीम को मैं कैसे support कर सकता हूँ?
Well, I also said that the strikers would have, being in the semis, would have given us a much tighter and a more explosive semi-final, And now you see my point, right? So this is not semi-final quality cricket.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
Totally from the Dynamites,
I
not
don't
from
have
the
any
Hurricanes.
technical reasons to disagree with that. I'm sure that if the strikers were here, we
The
would
story
have
would
had,
have been so different.
yeah, we would have had a game on our hands, but they were unlucky.
Coming back for the second.
This is some very good running there, good presence of mind by Ali Pa.
A little
Comes
too
back
late.
for the second. They still need 90 runs of 25 deliveries, and for that, Ali Pa will have to score somewhere around 35 more runs, but that would have to be in 7-8 deliveries, the next 7 or 8 deliveries. So in the meanwhile,
Oh, I absolutely
Shayan
forgot
Chaudhary.
about the 2 over Shayan Chaudhary has got.
yeah,
It actually skipped my mind.
well, that's because you're not Umar Dogar. and,
Yeah.
Well, the power surge is in. I hope we can get some entertainment in this over. I'm
yeah, for
dying
sure.
to see some 6s and 4s here.
And Alipa is more than capable to hit them.
Yes, that is true.
So you can just imagine how good the calculations from Umar Dogar have been tonight.
Yeah.
He just, after all of those overs in the middle, he still has 2 very good overs by Shayan Chaudhary, and it is the power surge.
So the bowling attack has surely not been falling short.
So I think it'll be Shayan's 2, Ismail Siddiqui's 2, and 1 from either Ismail Butt or Zain Raza.
Zain Raza, I think,
Might
should
as
be
well
the pick of the
Razan
bowler.
Raza, yeah. Shayan Chaudhary runs in for the first delivery. There is a huge hit. Plays the boundary
with ease.
with ease.
So finally a 6 after I don't know how many deliveries.
Looks.
I think the last
surely
6
feels like a lifetime.
I think the last 6 was hit by Adil Shah if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, and that too was with ease.
Yes.
Runs in
A
again.
good Yorker by Shayan Chaudhary, and Ali Par, rightfully so, asks Ali Kashif to stay in the crease because he wants to face every delivery in this power surge, and which is the right ploy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pinpoint Yorker by Shayan Chaudhary there.
As you like to call it.
It
You know,
was a
he
pinpoint.
said that's a pinpoint.
That was right in the block hole, as they say.
Yes.
So good
another
delivery,
dot.
good change of pace there. Shayan Chaudhary is doing a wonderful job here, despite the 6 he conceded on the first delivery. So I think these are just
Formalities.
formalities, yeah.
Yeah.
So he runs in once again and gets an inside edge. He will get 4 runs. Ali Pa still trying to fight it out there. A little too late for the Hurricanes.
It's too late. With at least 6 O's.
Too late.
bit of a-
reminds me of that Super Slam video that went viral a few years back.
The John Cena one.
Yeah.
So Ali Mazhar, I think it's safe to say the Dynamites versus the Avengers tomorrow.
Oh yes, for sure. And that should be a good match to watch.
Another big hit. Another 6.
No,
or
that's,
has it
that had
bounced? That has
one bounce. Yeah.
on its way over the boundary. Just bounced once, so he ends the over with the boundary.
So in the final, we will once again see one of the best batting lineups versus one of the best pace batteries in the tournament.
This should be good. The final should be very, very good.
Well, the Avengers, if you remember, against the Dynamites were doing really well, but they just started throwing their wickets away, and that is when they lost the plot. Abdullah Faiz was the first one to lose the wicket, and then there was Afar Raza to do it first, and then there was Abdullah Faiz.
Abdullah Faiz on 47, I might add.
Yes.
So I have been proven wrong. Ismail Butt was chosen in place of Zain Raza.
Yeah, I mean, that is smart captaincy by Dogar. You know, he wants to have Ismail Butt get, you know,
A little warmed up.
warmed
Yeah.
up for the final
For the
tomorrow
final.
because he will need every bit of contribution from him tomorrow. So once again, good captaincy. This time Ali Pa plays it towards the covers, but Shayan Chaudhary, or is it Zohaib? Ismail
Ismail
Siddiqui. I
Siddiqui
think he's
it
been
is, yeah.
brilliant at long off throughout the night.
I just feel that the Dynamites have at least 50 fielders on the boundary. Wherever
Yeah.
the Hurricanes play a shot, there is a fielder there.
Yes, because apart from
again-
a couple of lapses in the field, they have been phenomenal.
Well, the
I don't think a
Dynamites
couple, I think
fielders,
one.
No, there were a few drop catches.
the Dynamites fielders will need to be careful here. Shayan Chaudhary almost injured himself there. Big
This
shot
should be
will that be
taken
taken?
with ease by
So-
Shayan Chaudhary. He didn't even have to move an inch to take that one.
So Wasim Abbas, Murali
So
will be
the
walking in.
final rites being performed out there by the Dynamites now, and Hurricanes had a good outing in this Premier League, I must add, finding themselves in the semi-final. A
Yes.
decent outing, but once again, I think I would have loved to see the strikers here.
So 29 balls, 29 runs of 16 balls to save the bonus now.
Well, Ali Mazhar is just fixated with that bonus.
Well, I think-
for
I
some
mean, I
reason.
can't let it go. How can somebody lose with a bonus?
I think
At a
I
semi-final
should
match.
add one more thing with that Umair Ayub statement. He also said that where we are bonus se aa rahe hain.
Okay, so another prediction coming true maybe for the gentle giant.
Well, at that point of time, it might have come out of sheer frustration.
That might be possible. He was in a lot of
But
depression.
the only people frustrated right now is the Hurricanes,
Hurricanes.
dugout and us as well to a certain extent.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Commentated.
It was such an anticlimactic semi-final, the second one. The first one was probably a game for the ages, but the second one not living up to the expectations here.
I can actually say, if not the game, yes, it wasn't the game of the Premier League. I think the game of the Premier League still will be Raiders versus Strikers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But it was still performance of the Premier League by the Avengers.
So Wasim Abbas Murli with all his might sends it to long off for just a single. I mean, what a display of fast bowling once again. I can just go home and keep watching the highlights again and again, you know.
Will you be watching the highlights of this game?
Really?
This game?
Yes.
No, the first one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Then that's fine.
Yes,
By
absolutely.
Afar and Talha.
I would
you know,
actually
mean,
watch that second innings. I don't care if I'm going back home at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning. I will see that. Then I'll have a sleep.
no, I think you will be home by 3 in the morning.
Well, that's good then. I'll watch that like 30 minutes.
But yeah, I must add a few very positive things to add to the tournament by the Hurricanes. Obviously, they played some good cricket
Yes.
to find themselves into the semi-final to begin with.
Yes, true.
They had to win that all-important last game against the Knight Riders, and they did so in style, I must add.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a big hit there by Murli, and clears the ropes, goes for a 6.
So Umar Shah Jahan Dogar wants Sawal Bhatti to be,
He's just warming up.
flexing his arm as
Yeah.
well a little bit for tomorrow, because he will need, as I said, every bit of contribution from all of his players. It's the big game tomorrow. A good shot down the ground, good footwork by Ismail Siddiqui. So
That is a flex of muscle by Umar Shah
and
Jahan
I
Dogar.
certainly hope to see some big names in the commentary box tomorrow. I don't know if the LMS management is hearing this right now or not, but we need some renowned people in the com box tomorrow. It's going to be a big day, big final.
Maybe some Ramiz Raja and Wasim Akram.
Well, I'm not going to give it away right now, because I'll let it stay as a surprise for our viewers. But for sure, I mean, that's been a tradition, sort of a tradition for PL finals. This time,
That should be taken by Sawal Bhatti, rightfully so. He takes Wasim Murli's wicket.
so a brilliant campaign for the Dynamites continues. They have been
Going into
flawless
the finals as
without
the unbeaten
having
team.
lost.
I
But-
might even get the second bonus. That
yeah, but
19 required.
that can be a tricky thing, going unbeaten into the
Oh, yes.
final.
yes, something like India in that
Yeah,
World
you
Cup
haven't
when
lost
Australia.
a game and then you're going into a big final. Anything can happen, you can get a bit of nerves as well.
A jinxed,
Yeah. So Ali Kashif, the last man out there now,
Yes.
I think he should probably, practice a few deliveries and for the day season maybe,
Oh, yes.
which will approach later.
Way
It's
later.
not that far away actually. September, I think. we
October.
get the-
October.
October, yeah.
How many?
Well, Ali Kashif surely needs some net sessions before that
how many
to get back
PLs
into form.
had Umar Dogar won already?
I think as far as I remember, the Dynamites season he won, and then I will have to check. But he's been up there in the top 3 on most occasions.
So
if not
one
top
for
4,
Rao
top
and
4 actually.
One for Rao and
One
roughly
for
about
Dogar,
one.
one for Raiders, and there was
So we'll be seeing some seasoned captains, some winning captains in tomorrow, winning owners.
yeah, one for Strikers. Good shot by Ali Kashif, but straight to the fielder.
8 balls left.
Very,
Well,
very,
8 balls left. 20 runs needed to just save the bonus
a
there.
wide this time. avoid this. Actually, it's a no ball, so a free hit to Ali Kashif.
No ball given here, so they might even escape the bonus. The Hurricanes.
Well, 19 of 8 balls.
Well, I hope Ali Kashif does that. He is a good friend of mine.
So any stories that you would want to share with us, Ali Mazhar, regarding your LMS career? Any good performances that you have put up?
Not
the team.
Sadly, my career has been short up till now, but towards the end of the last season, that's a big six.
one.
A little too late into the innings by Ali Kashif to find his groove.
I've seen Damir take a few wickets though.
Yes.
I've taken Umar Azam, so I'm pretty proud about that one.
I have I started taking some good wickets, even 2s and 3s. No, I didn't have a 3 to my name yet, but 2 wickets consistently towards the end of the last season.
Damir, what are your best figures, if I may ask?
My best figures are, I think, 2 for 16 and in 4 overs.
And what about you, Ali Mazhar?
I think it was 2 for 19.
I would want our stats
But I'm not
expert
sure about
to check
that.
mine and let the people know, because I don't want to be apne muh miyan mittu here.
काफी हद तक कर तो रहे हैं हम.
You're forcing our hand there, to just praise you, sing your praises.
But yeah, I mean, what an anticlimactic second semi-final. I was expecting a bit too much maybe from Raja Uzair and his men. But, well, sometimes, you come across games like these.
Well, it shouldn't be in the semi-finals.
Another shot towards long on by Ali Kashif. He did manage to hit 1-6 in the previous over.
So 4 more balls to go. 13 more to save the bonus.
Will he be saving the bonus? Plays a lofted shot, 1 bounce. And Ismail Siddiqui is the fielder there.
We do have the home run delivery yet.
For sure. Zain Raza comes in once again towards the covers, again finding the fielder.
So even if he hits a home run now, the bonus can't be saved.
So Zain Raza comes in once again, and this time, has he hit the home run? Was that the home run delivery?
No. Yes, that was a home run delivery, but no home run there.
Well, no, that was the second last delivery.
Sorry,
2 bounces
yes.
and over the boundary.
Yes, 1 more delivery to go. 53 runs required from that 1 ball to win.
Hamza, there are no stats for you on the elements portal.
It does say hero though. This is the home run delivery. But to no avail. We'll find 4 runs there. So yes, that is a bonus win.
So a bonus win for the Dynamites, and they storm into the final against the Avengers, and a bit of an anticlimactic second semi-final here, but the campaign for the Hurricanes comes to an end. The teams are out there for the handshakes, and I think we will see you for the big final. Do join us. The big final will be played between the Dynamites and the Avengers. What a game that will be. I will be joined by Ali Mazhar and Damir Mustafa tomorrow.
And your surprise commentator as well.
Yes, and we hope to see you all there with us. So stay tuned.